Check 1 2 1 2. I think we live, my G. Let's kick this bitch off like this.
Daily, motherfuckers hate cause they racist. Latinos catching cases, got homies living in cages. There's nothing like experience, they call it realness. My realness inside makes me spit it like this, feel this. Pain that I feel, aiming straight with the steel. Some label this rap skill, but I label this real. Homies broke as fuck, living check to check for a meal. I'm stuck behind the prison wall, hoping their cases appeal. This is for the people living life stuck in poverty. I'll sleep on the floor or in a bed, it doesn't bother me. I'm a chameleon on the flow, blended into any beat, giving love to all the ghettos, any city, any street. Call me crypto, Sucios, double M and all that. This shit goes deep with Slum City on the same track. You fucking with a pro, it's like I'm barely drafted. Give me the ball, watch me ball, then I let you have it.
Freedom, dreams, hustle, go, live, love, struggle, oh, take life from me. No, we ain't going nowhere. Slum City, motherfuckers. Freedom, dreams, hustle, go, live, love, struggle, oh, take life from me. No, we ain't going nowhere. Slum City, motherfuckers. The world's in my palms. I'm a shark amongst these fishes. I ain't no virgin in your arms. I'm tripping, dog, I'm vicious. Read the 45th song. It's written in the Bible, heart of an overflowing king. Tongue of a ready rider, dog, that's my life on me. They shot me, but they missed. You're fucking with the dog, you best pack an extra clip. Busted by the cops, you best staple both lips. I treat you like a queen, but you acted like a bitch. Take it easy, dog, and live a life the crazy way. What the demons say, don't follow them, I'll lead the way. G.O.D., you know my name, you give your blood and tears away.
Check 1, check 2. Is everybody in? Is everybody motherfucking in? Welcome to Hood Stocks, baby, on a Sunday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Today's podcast is brought to you by K&G Ready Mix. I want to give a big shout out to Kobe. K&G Ready Mix basically is a concrete company. They will come to your house and they will lay a beautiful concrete slab for you. You know what I mean? If you got a fucking dirt lot and you want to build a patio or you want to build a basketball court, whatever the hell you want to do, this company is based out of Southern California. You can follow them on Instagram at KG Ready Mix. KG Ready Mix. Shout out to Kobe. I appreciate you coming to my crib, baby, and hooking that shit up. You know what I mean? And I will continue giving your shout outs and plugs, and we got to support the ones that support us, right? That's how we do it right here. You guys ready or what? I think we ready. Casey, you ready?
I'm ready.
Joseph, you ready?
We ready.
Okay. Well, let's get this shit cracking. Go ahead and crack that door, my boy. We can hear all that traffic out there. Let's start it off like this. Some individuals chase the dragon for so long, they become the dragon. When I was a kid, I was taught to be scared of the devil. Until one night in a busted up bathroom in Highland Park, I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, I am the devil. That night moving forward, for some reason I saw better in the dark. I don't know. It just worked out that way. Until the day I walked out that world and soaked in the beautiful rays of life, baby. Beautiful rays of freedom. Beautiful rays of peace of mind. Don't ever get it twisted though. I do not live on another planet, right? Always one step away from who knows what, right? Today, here to celebrate the journey of darkness and light, right? Celebrate the journey of darkness and light. Because without the darkness, I don't gotta break that down for you, do I? No, I don't. Representing Orange County, everybody, get up out your motherfucking futons, baby. Slap your baby mama that keeps on been talking shit to you all day long. No, don't do that. You go to jail for that shit. Don't do that. I want everybody to give it up for the triple OG, Joseph Valadez. Let's go, baby.
What's up?
Let's go, baby.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
And I'm blessed.
You blessed. Yeah, you're here. You got your freedom, baby. I mean,
I woke up this morning.
You woke up this morning. Absolutely. Not a lot of people don't look at it like that, dog. Something.
I gotta tell you why. You know, I always tell people, hey, how you doing, Joseph? And I tell them I'm blessed. And after a while, people come up to me and ask me, well, Joseph, why you always say you're blessed? I tell them because I woke up this morning. Oh, that's deep. No, it's like this. In my lifetime, I've buried at least 60, 70 of my homeboys. Primos, tios, OD'd or died as a result of their addiction. So I gotta remember that, right? That could easily have been me. I have to remember that each and every morning that I wake up, I give thanks. Hey, gracias for letting me wake up. Because unfortunately, I know a lot of people in my lifetime that don't have that opportunity. It's that simple.
RIP to the ones that didn't make it to this chapter. And round of applause for you, baby. You know what I mean? Is there a fan on over there? Yeah. Turn that off, dog. I can hear that, dog. Thank you. Sorry about that, bro. You would think these dudes right here, as long as they've been working in this establishment, you know what I mean? Like, and they bug me every day about a raise, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, how the fuck you want to get a raise? You can't turn the fucking fan off, bro. You know what I mean? The fuck? Shit, minimum wage, bitch. Anyways, dog, that's the personal business. Sorry about that, dog. For the people that don't know, I mean, for the people that don't know who you are, they might be living in a tunnel, a dark hole, a cave. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe they live in a 3-story fucking pallet mansion. You know what I mean? Because homeless people nowadays, right? They're very what do you call it? Ingenuity.
Oh yeah.
They are very crafty with a fucking. I seen some dude. He was nailing some pallets together with a boat. You know what I mean? And I said, well, shit, homie, I guess that works same way too, like a hammer, but he had a boat to work with. But anyways, these motherfuckers, they work with what they got. But I mean, we'll talk a little bit about that, about working with what you got. Because once upon a time ago, we had to work with what we had, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, anyways. So for the people that don't know who you are, bro, let's give and I know you've been on a lot of podcasts, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but let's give individuals a reason why you've been able to appear on all these platforms.
Well, this past December, I graduated from Cal State University, Long Beach, with a degree in sociology. And my last 2 semesters there, I had made straight A's, which put me on the President's Honors List. And
wait, the President's Honor List?
The President of the college.
Oh, the President of the college. Okay, cool.
And which qualified me to be on the Dean's List because I finished with a 3.67 GPA. So, knowing all that, I went and did my, I had this kid do a graduation photos, right? And well, I hired him. Specifically, I wanted somebody that worked at, that was a full-time student because I wanted to do it through cash. I didn't want to do all that pinchy electronic shit. I don't do that. I'm old school. I pay cash, right? Fuck it.
You still write checks?
I don't write checks. I just
Sopas.
Sopas, yeah. So that morning, brother, of the photo shoot, I thought to myself, well, you know what, man? I've had all these homies, all my primos, all my cousins, relatives that died, man, and that been in and out. I grew up in a neighborhood in Orange County, Crow Village. Shout out to my homeboy, Crow Village.
Crow Village, baby. Are you still gangbanging, bro?
Nah.
No? Because you sound like you are. No,
well, shit, I got it about that big on my back. Come on, man.
No, I'll just fuck with you. No, go ahead, dog.
And my little homies from the Brown descents, man, they're above and beyond, man. They've been so supportive of me on my journey. Anyway, that morning, I thought, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna take a picture with my cap and my degree, and I'm just gonna put a slingshot on, and I'm gonna act like I'm on the fucking on the skin on the corner, man, in front of the Long Beach sign at the university.
Yeah.
Right? Because that was my fuck you to the system.
Yeah.
All them fucking years you guys try to keep me fucking down, fuck you. And I did it with honors. How you like me now? Because this is a deal. The perception of that fucking of that photo. Take away the cap, take away the degree, and what's the perception of what people's gonna? I'm all inked up. My whole chest is all inked up.
Well,
right?
you take away the cap, you take away the degree. possibly maybe this picture should be taken in front of the GR office, or maybe sitting at a bus stop, or maybe.
But the perception of what people's gonna think is not gonna be in a positive light. It's all gonna
that's what I mean, bro. That's what
it's
I mean.
all gonna be negative.
No disrespect.
They're gonna go pinche cholo, pinche cagapalo.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be in a good light.
No,
right?
No, not at all, dog.
Because that's all what people are gonna think. But look, my point was this: given the right resources, given the right set of circumstances, you know, and I know, California prison system's got hundreds of thousands of our brown brothers and sisters that never were given the right set of circumstances, right set of resources.
Never had a chance.
They could have been, and still can be, as successful as me.
Yeah.
I'm just one of thousands, hundreds of thousands, you know, wasted talent.
So you take this picture and this picture goes viral. I mean, what happens with this, bro?
Well, see, at the end of the picture, I said all that, what I just explained.
Yeah. That
I made the president's list, that I made straight A's for 2 semesters. And then at the end, I put, wish me luck, because I had just applied for at that particular time, I did my application for the master's program, which, by the way, I was accepted, and I started in August.
Congratulations, brother.
So I guess the kids over there, I put it on the Facebook US CSULB students Facebook page. And then PG kids that are in the master's program, they put it on all their social media, and that fucker went viral, man.
They blew that bitch up.
Fuck it,
They were proud of you, bro. They were really proud of you.
They want me to go over there. They said, well, this is the kind of guy we need in our program, life experiences and all that. You know, he'd be perfect. I didn't realize how many social media websites there are. Peachy Fools Gone Wild, all of them. Lincoln, whatever. Twitter, MySpace, all of them.
Christian Mingle.
All of them.
Yeah.
I got some weird ones I didn't even know, man.
Oh, not Grindr. Grindr?
I don't know. But they took off, man. And next thing you know, man, then I had posted, I'm a product of the Salvation Army. Right? When I started this journey, I was at the end of my rope, and I said enough is enough. And I entered the Salvation Army, and they gave me the opportunity to stay there for a year. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. The Salvation Army of Anaheim, they saved my life.
I'm a product of a bologna sandwich. All right, disregard that. Sorry.
No, but I mean...
I tried to think about what point I was a product of, bro. And I said, I love bologna sandwiches, and I grew up on them motherfuckers. Anyways, my bad, bro.
No, I'm internally grateful to the people, man, because they gave me the opportunity to stay there for a year, and that's where Joseph found Joseph, man.
Have you ever been interviewed by a semi-retarded individual?
No.
Well, this is your first time, bro. So brace yourself, my G. Brace yourself.
That's
bro.
okay,
I'll
bro.
try to keep it good, baby. I'll try to keep it good. I promise. I'll keep it good. I'll keep it respectful. But so people were so proud of you. This shit goes viral, bro. You've been on all these podcasts. I mean, I didn't know, bro. You just told me right now you were on the Kelly Clarkson show, bro. That's amazing. What is that? NBC, ABC? What is it?
NBC. That's a syndicated all across the United States.
I mean, how many times, bro, on a fucking mainstream television TV show, daytime show, I think Kelly Clarkson's gonna be the next Oprah Winfrey, is what I'm hearing, bro.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, like, bro, are you the first homie that's ever been on one of those? Like, bro, who else do we have?
That show's new.
Right.
The show's new.
He is the first homie.
I think he's the first, yeah.
You know what? You're right. Somebody else told me that the other day.
Yeah, because that show's fresh. I was gonna work on that show. And then COVID hit, and then
That's Casey right there, bro. He's Hoodstock's little boy toy. He's never been to prison, bro.
I'm the mailman.
That's okay, brother.
What happened to him if he went to prison, bro? What do you think? This little fucking tight ass walking on
Well,
the
one or two things is gonna be. He's either gonna be with the homies, or he's gonna be a homegrown. No, because I'm a big believer. And early on, you gotta remember, man. I've been in prison 40 times. I had a C37 number, I had a H number, I had a K number. 80s, 90s, and 2000s. In the early 80s, I would see a lot of that shit. Guys get raped and whatever. But a young guy, young homie, I heard early on we're trying to make a motherfucker, not break him, you know. So usually they would, you have to prove yourself, put in work.
And if you didn't prove yourself, then you're gonna put that ass in the air and fucking.
Unfortunately, that's how it was, man. But
I think Casey can get. Go ahead. No, sorry.
You got to remember, man. The system created that ugliness. You can't convince me otherwise. It didn't have to be like that. But when I say the system, you know who I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, I know, Joe.
And they still did. The whole time I was with it, they treat us like animals, man.
Yeah.
Right? No love, no rehabilitation, no nothing, man. Like they stick you in there and fuck you, you're on your own.
Yeah. Good luck.
You know?
See if you make it out to the other side, baby.
And that's how it was, man.
Yeah. You know what? I think I don't want to get into crazy too many details about. Even though we laugh about it, Casey getting his booty taken, because it's funny to think about it, but we don't want him to get his ass taken.
It's sad.
It's sad, bro. But I think that was, and I don't want to pin it on a certain generation or era of individuals, but I think that really went from like 80s back, maybe. I think 90s, bro, it kind of like things changed in the system.
It started changing.
Because I went from Eastlake Juvenile Hall, because I had an adult case. So I got transferred straight from Juvenile Hall to the Glass House in downtown LA. And then I hit LA County Jail. And I remember my first time I was in LA County Jail, I was on 3800 Denver Row or some shit like that, bro. And I'm in these, I think it's 6-man cells. I forget, bro. Or it might be the top tier where it's 4. I think it was a top tier 4-man cells, dog. And I heard this black fool go, Juicy! And I was like, bro, what the fuck's this dude yelling for? And all of a sudden I heard, hold on, nigga, I'm on my way right now. And I heard cat, going all the way down the theater. And I looked and I seen this black motherfucker, dog, this fool had a t-shirt, mini skirt. I don't know what he did to them motherfucking Jap flaps or county shoes, but that motherfuckers were going cat. And I said, oh shit, this shit's like the movies, dog. You know what I mean? What to get myself into right here, you know what I mean? And honestly, bro, me being a young 18 years old gang member, it was just interesting and it was exciting. I wasn't interested in seeing what the hell was going on with Juicy, but I was just like, whoa, this is way different than the halls, baby. You know what I mean?
Sure.
This is the real deal right here, you know?
Sure.
And anyways, bro, I know the homies anywhere that I've been at, the homies, like, that shit was never happening with the funky shit, dog, that funny shit, because that would be frowned down upon, and you be looking like a punk. Oh, you call that a punk? You fucking a punk? But you stick your dick in a man, you a punk, bro.
It started changing in the 90s.
Yeah,
I'll have to go with that.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know, bro. That's an ugly subject. I don't really I like clowning about it, but I don't like talking like,
No, but I seen a lot of that.
Yeah, in your era,
and it was ugly, man. I never understood it. But don't you know, I'm carrying the banner from my neighborhood, so I had shit.
Yeah, there's no way it was going down.
Give me a piece of steel, motherfucker.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? But like they say, like speaking back to Casey again, there was an old saying: you can't rape
the willing.
The willing, yeah. You know what I mean? Like Casey would be giving you a soup, a Snicker bars, and a cup of Kool-Aid for you to rape him. You know what I mean? You know.
I think, like you said, like in the 90s, that's when it changed. When we're not here to break a motherfucker, we're here to make a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And when I hit the LA County Jail, I remember, man, the white boys had it bad in LA County Jail, bro.
They got the blues.
They were getting their shoes taken. I remember there was this big ass white boy, and I was like, hey, homie, Give me them motherfucking shoes, fool. You know what I mean? And they were like a size 13. And I know one-on-one, this white boy would have probably beat the fuck out of me because he was like 6'5". He was a big ass dude. But you know, you got a bunch of motherfucking gremlins behind me, dog. You know what I mean? And shit, you ain't, you know, there ain't no such thing as a fair fight in LA County Jail if you on the other side of the color line, baby. You know what I mean? And that fool gave me up these shoes. And I remember I had them. I said, all right, I got the shoes. What the fuck do I do with these now? Size 13? I'm looking around, there's a bunch of little short brown motherfuckers, dog. Who the fuck's gonna wear size 13? So I put it on my head and I wore it like a hat. No, I'm just kidding.
Most of the dudes ran with the homies, that's why. They already knew. Let's join them instead of trying to beat them up.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. You know what I mean? But those dudes, they, anyways, bro, county politics, prison politics, bro. I mean, in certain eras, they get very, they can tend to be treacherous and on different levels.
You know what? That's part of my story, because I will share that I got tired of all the bullshit. I got tired of it. People ask me what happened. Well, you know, there's a lot of things that happened in a week that I just got so fucking disgusted. You know, I started thinking, I got tired of waking up sick. I got tired of sticky needles in my arms. I got tired of the prison politics. I got tired of my neighborhood politics. I got tired of jail politics. I got tired of fucking having some dude tell me to bend over and fucking cough. I got tired of taking showers with fucking dudes. And for me, it was enough was enough. And I always share this.
How old were you at this time when you're feeling tired, bro?
55. I always share this. I didn't lock it up. I didn't tell on the motherfucker, or I didn't get kicked out of my neighborhood.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Solid platform right here, homie, with a positive message. Hey, there's a lot of platforms that ain't solid platforms, and they you know what I mean? Like, we a solid platform, but we got a positive message for you all. You know what I mean? Go ahead,
I walked away on my fucking terms. On my terms.
Salute, my G.
You
Salute
know?
to you, doggy.
I think at 55, I put in enough fucking work in my neighborhood. Time to walk away. Because the fact of the matter is, I had been using drugs for 43 years, 38 as a heroin addict, and I was stuck in that motherfucker. If I was in my neighborhood, I was in prison, period. And that's the story of my life. Up till the time I checked into the Salvation Army. And you know the things we do in there. Sometimes it was crazy, sometimes it wasn't. You know, I'll share that now. You know what? I'm getting mine. No matter what, I'm going to get it. Sometimes it was easy, and sometimes it was hard. Sometimes I wasn't nice about it. I've caused a lot of pain. I caused a lot of misery. And I caused a lot of heartache to a lot of people, my friends, and especially my family. Right? And I have to live with that.
How many kids do you have, bro, if you don't mind me asking?
I got 2 kids that I know of, but I was never in their life. I'm still not in their life because of the things that I did.
Yeah,
and I have to live with that.
Yeah.
Again, I did a lot of damage, and I've been able to make a lot of amends for the damage that I've done. For instance, I'll give you a good example.
Yeah.
I caused a lot of pain, misery, and heartache with my sisters. Right? I used to have them jack, give me your fucking money, give me this, give me that, around some blah, blah, blah. And to this day, they think I'm faking it, right?
Oh, they don't believe you're real.
No, they think I'm still using, right? Now, I got 2,985 days that I've been clean. I haven't put a mind-altering substance in my body.
Let's go, buddy. Congratulations, brother.
And no, for me, you know, when I drink, I never drank for a fucking social drink. You know, the social drink. No, fucking line them motherfuckers up, because I drink for effect. When I slam, I never slam one slam. We have a saying in our fellowship: one is too many, and 1,000 is never enough. I was a pig. I wanted to get shit faced each and every time, man. So, like, for me, I don't drink like ordinary people. I don't slam like ordinary people.
You didn't have no self-control.
I didn't give a fuck, period.
There's no ceiling.
Because I always share this too. This is my truth. I love getting loaded. I had loved for a lot of years sticking needles in my arms. I loved the fucking street life. I loved all that drama. What happened is I got tired of the fucking consequences. You know, the last couple of times I got cranked, they were coming at me with some astronomical fucking numbers. Because I'm a two-striker, so you know how that is. They come at me with some fucking astronomical numbers, and you know. And like I said, in that 1 week, there was a week where a lot of shit happened, where I just said, enough is enough. I put up the white flags, I hung up the boxing gloves, whatever the fuck. I just said I quit. Fuck it. Help me. And I checked into rehab. And the rest is history, man.
How many times prior to that last time you put yourself into rehab that you had checked yourself into rehab? Never. So you were never.
The one and only time that I ever, no, and I share that one too, man. And all the time, I've been in prison 40 times, 733 violation, and I'm proud to say I ran in each and every fucking one of them. Putos, fuck you, right? I always ran. So when you go to Chino, or whatever pen you go to, they always ask you, hey, what was your drug of choice, right? And now, like a badge of honor, I don't tell heroin, right?
Yeah.
I love heroin, which I did.
Yeah,
right?
You're like, shit, you look like I fuck with that queer juice, homie. I remember all the old school cats, we call that shit queer juice, the meth.
I still do, right? I do.
Yeah.
But later on, I didn't think about it. Never once, not one time did they ever say, Joseph, you know what, do you think you got a problem? Or do you want to go rehab? Never once did my parole officer or did the system ever fucking tell me that, hey, you need some help? You want some help? Not that I took it. I wasn't ready. But it would have been nice to ask. Of course, you know who they were sending. It wasn't me.
Yeah. That's one thing about the California Department of Corrections, aka CDC. You know what? Tell a small story, bro. This isn't about me. This is about you. But I always like to incorporate little experiences of myself, bro. I went to Arizona for one night, and I got arrested out there, and I stayed out there for 2 years. Okay, and it was the most scariest.
Wow.
It was the most scariest courtroom I've ever been in my life because they were white robots in this courtroom.
Oh yeah, the DA, the judge.
Yeah, 4, 5, 0, 6, 9,
Yeah.
10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Bro, they were giving, there's a lot of natives out there, so there's the natives for some reason have alcohol problems, bro, you know what I mean? And they were giving a native homies, the second DUI, they were breaking them 10 to 15 years, bro. No tolerance, state of Arizona, no tolerance, my G. Peep game though, real quick, dog. I get time for 2 years for partying too hard out there, acting a fucking fool, dog, which I'm usually good at when I start partying. They had so many programs in there, bro. It was amazing, dog. But they give you a lot of time. But they say, we're gonna give you a lot of time, but when you come out of this bitch, you're gonna have so many certificates underneath your belt, like you don't have really no reason to fuck up. I mean, I went in there and I got my GED at 35 years old, bro. I'm in the penitentiary at 35 years old out there, dog. I got a 35, 36, I got my GED, I was in NA classes, and I had to do it, bro. You know, California Department of Corrections, bro, I mean, they're not offering you nothing, bro. They're not, you know what I mean? I got the J94506 number in there. I got the T89010 number in California Department of Corrections. And not one time, bro, on my parole violations and my terms in there, bro, I mean, I didn't get offered no fucking programs, bro. I mean, it's all about, let me get the porter job, let me work in the cocina, you know what I mean? Let me work the tira so I can move the fucking drogas around for everybody, bro.
Sure.
Get the fucking little middleman fucking cut, you know what I mean? Pop, 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 you know what I mean? You know, bro, basic jobs. Keep the economy floating in there, you know? But yeah, California, bro, they don't.
It's eased up a little bit.
Has it?
It's eased up. I know a lot of guys are doing correspondence courses and doing actual college, but like the whole time that's only been happening in the last maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But the whole time I went through nothing.
And you talked about you having 2 strikes, bro. You know what I mean? 91 to 1999, Pete Wilson was the governor of California, and he pushed through, I believe it's Proposition 184. The 3 strikes law significantly increases the prison sentences of persons convicted of a felony who have been previously convicted of 2 or more violent crimes or serious felonies, and limits the ability of these offenders to receive a punishment other than a life sentence. So I remember back in the days when I talk about back in the days, my back in the day is different than your back in the day, but my back in the day is the 90s, bro, the early 90s, mid 90s, dog. And I remember cats, bro, they going, I mean, literally steal a piece of bubble gum, getting striked the fuck out.
Yep, I remember all that was going down. So one time I was in, I was kicking it. My homie, hey, give me a ride to. Homie loved to boost, right?
I love the boosters.
He goes, I'll give you half. So that was a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
I take him. I go, okay, check this out. If they run after you, don't come to the car, man. Just go that way,
Just keep going, baby.
And I'll come pick you up, right?
Around the block.
So we went, and we got a bunch of pants. He would run out with all these Levi's and blah 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 blah. And we got greedy. That's why I always say greed kills. We get cracked. We have $1,500 worth of fucking Levi's, right? I'm sitting in the court, and the public pretender comes and tells me, yeah, this is your deal, 48 years. I go, 48 years for fucking $1,500? Where's the fucking justice in that? That's no fucking deal, right? And at the same time, there was this dude back east. He worked for a brokerage called Solomon Brothers. Now Solomon Brothers broke up. They ended up Lehman Brothers or whatever, and they got him for insider trading. He made $5 billion from insider trading. I don't know if you're familiar with insider trading.
Is that like a stock or something, bro?
He knows beforehand about the stock to the point that he could go manipulate and buy or sell the stock either at a high or low.
Gotcha.
Right? And he made that much profit off it. Well, he wrote the government out a check for $3.5 billion. He got to keep his houses. He got to keep it. He only did 18 months. That was for $5 billion that he made in stock, insider trading.
White collar crime.
I ended up doing 32 with 80 for fucking $1,500 worth of fucking Levi's.
Yeah.
My point.
Yeah.
You see the injustices.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I mean, that's been going on for many moons, brother.
And then I fucked up and I ended up doing the whole 32.
Yeah.
You know.
Fucking probably in there partying like a fucking animal.
Well, you know, we do the things what we do in there.
Absolutely.
And I've been all in places, you know, so.
You know, one thing I've never done in my life, bro, is I've never stuck a needle in my arm in my life, bro. You know what I mean? Back in the day, I used to be at these older veteranos crib from Hazard, bro. I'm not going to name their names, bro, but they were really known dudes from Hazard and shit. And I remember when I would go into this apartment, bro, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Did I just take a fucking jump in a time machine, dog? Because I go in this apartment, bro, and there would be a bunch of fucking, you know, veteranas, you know, tecatos, you know what I mean? You know, and they had the furniture was just outdated, bro, like 60s, bro. They had the transistor radio, the lights were on dim, and I would go in there with one of my homies, bro, and he fuck with it, bro, and they'd be like, hey, youngster, you know what I mean? Pop, you want some of this? You want some crack? And you know what I mean? I smoke a pee, dog. I fuck with the, you know what I mean, back then, you know what I mean? But when I was there, I didn't want nothing. I just wanted to take care of my homie, because my homie would always slam too much, bro. And then I would have to pick him up, put his arm over, and we had to go through these Dogtown alleys, bro, and I'd have a strap in a hand, and I have him holding up, and he would be throwing up every second. So I was basically there to make sure I got my boy back to the spot, you know what I mean, right? But anyway, that for some reason that turned me off. And then I remember in my first prison experiences, bro, I would see all the older homies, bro, and they'd be lined up. And this is a couple times that I was doing low level dorm living yards, you know what I mean? And they would be in a cubicle with the binky, dog, you know what I mean? And there would be there would still be blood on the fucking needle, dog. They don't give a fuck, bro. Pop. pop. They would pop, and I was like, oh shit. And so always in my head, I felt like if I gotta stick a needle in my arm to get high, then I'm doing too much. And I just always left it at that. So, you know what I mean? I smoked the frios, and you know, I wasn't a big downer, I was an upper dude. I like the scante, doggy. You know what I mean?
Many times I had my own outfit, and I'd walk all day with that fucker stuck up my ass. And when somebody wanted to use it, guess what? It came out of my ass, and we'd go fucking slam.
Yeah.
That was life.
Yeah, and that's how you get hepatitis, right?
You know, gracias a Dios, I never got none of that shit.
But I'm just saying though, like, I mean, you pulling it out. I mean, it's the cleansiness. Like, you know, we got the carga right here. You know what I mean, baby? We can smell it. It smells fucking delicious, like some carne asada, dog. You know what I mean? You know, and it's gotta go, baby. Fuck you, clean the needle, homie. We gotta go. You know what I mean? But a lot of homies, you know what I mean? They get that, and I'm not trying to say you or any. I'm just saying that's how these certain. A lot
of times, yeah.
It gets passed around and shit, dog.
You know, but I've been kind of fortunate, man. We've had homeboys that died of AIDS, full-blown AIDS. I've had homeboys that were HIV positive that I slammed with, and I never got none of that. Only after everything's said and done, I only ended up with Hep C.
And so peep gang. So when you get from AIDS, it's not that you're homosexual. You can
get it from the needle.
Just from the needle, right? Yeah.
Well, see, that was a misconception that even with the early AIDS, what they failed to say, they just wanted to put the gay community out there, like, you know, the whole idea of being gay and all that. So it was like a double trouble, evil and all that. You know, I'm of the mind, man. I don't care what you do, man. Whatever rocks your boat, cool, man. But AIDS originally was passed through the intravenous users.
Yeah.
Right? Using somebody's needles that had AIDS. Right? And I had homies that I slammed with that ended up HIV positive, that died of AIDS, and I never got that.
I remember I was on Chino, I think it's Chino East Yard, bro. And there used to be
biggest cells in the California prison system.
Yeah, and I remember this. There was this one block on Chino East Yard, if you want to call them a block. I don't.
Del Norte, the bottom, that was all AIDS.
Yeah, and it had the what did it have the fence on it, bro?
Yeah, they had a fence.
They had a fence on it, bro. They had these.
It's
dudes.
like they put your ass on blast. You see them dudes back there? They're all HIV positive.
Yeah, and these dudes would be just like, you could never tell on some of these dudes. These would be some big old yoked up homies, tatted the fuck down. If you seen them on the street, you know what I mean? You smoke a fucking leño with them, you drink a beer with them, bro. You don't see nothing wrong with the dude. You know what I mean?
But now they got drugs that'll stop the HIV. That'll even take it away, right?
Look at Magic Johnson, baby. You got the money, right?
Yeah, he has a bit, what do you call it? But they've made a lot of drugs even today for people all across the board. It doesn't matter if you got money or not, you know?
Everybody has access to it now.
Yeah, everybody has access to it.
Yeah.
Especially being HIV.
They need to find something for cancer, my G. I mean, they found something for the coronavirus within a year, bro. Why can't we do something like that for cancer, dog?
You would think the amount of money that gets put in research that they would have already found something in cancer. You know, I'm not into conspiracies, right? Being academic, I have to read, make a believer out of me. Right, because this day and age, you hear a lot of people, conspiracy this, conspiracy that. Maybe there's truth to it, but
I hate that shit, bro. I hate conspiracies, bro.
But show me I said maybe, but I have to read it black and white if it's the real deal, man.
Let me rephrase that. I don't hate conspiracies. I dislike individuals that take conspiracies like God, yeah, like gospel. Like, and I was gonna say like God written it, and you said gospel.
Well,
that's the same shit.
Gospel. I miss me with that bullshit.
Yeah,
huh?
I believe what I see. I believe what I'm looking at right now. This is the old school homie with a blue button up. Whoop whoop whoop. You know what I mean? Like,
fuck that shit, man. There's people that really fucking dwell on that shit, man, to the point that
I know
let
one
it
dude.
override their fucking life.
Yeah, marvelous. I just put the homie on blast. I can't get over that shit. I love you, Marvelous, but you got to stop that shit, dog. I mean, you know.
No, but more power to him, man. Like I said, I gotta read it, man. I gotta read it and make a believer out of me, man, or else I'm not gonna go for it.
Shit, I not only gotta read it, I gotta see that bitch move, homie. You know what I mean? You feel me? Like, cause you can read a lot of shit. And if it ain't moving, baby, then shit. I need to see that piece of paper grow some legs, homie, and walk across the room, and I'll be like, oh, that's some real writing right there, you know what I mean? You know, cause you can write a lot of shit. I can write something right now, dog, and sign it from some other fucking crazy dude or something that's known for this shit, dog, and everybody's gonna believe that shit, dog. A piece of paper with some writing on it, bro. So
but I should take that back. Let me contradict myself here.
And it happens. Go ahead, dog. I do it all the time. Not all the time. Sometimes.
There's a conspiracy to keep our people down. I know that.
I don't think it's a conspiracy. I think it's our people.
Because I'm a sociology major, and because I grew up in the 60s and the 70s, you gotta remember, I remember when JFK was killed, I remember when Bobby Kennedy was killed, I remember when Martin Luther was killed, I remember when Malcolm X was killed, I remember when Cesar Chavez died. I lived through all that, right? The walkouts, I lived through all that. Civil rights era, I lived through all that. Oh, I got an AA in history, and my sociology emphasis is on race and ethnicity. So I know a lot of the historical aspects behind how, okay, I'm gonna get a little academic.
Do it.
The socioeconomic conditions that cause us to be where we're at in education, housing, the judicial system, I know that. There's a conspiracy to keep us where we're at.
You know, bro. Let me check myself real quick, because I do this. Let me check myself real quick. I was too quick on the trigger right here. So I believe there is conspiracy, bro. But I feel like it doesn't help, dog, when our people fucking just dog each other out, bro, and put each other in the fucking dirt. That's what I meant to say, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I meant to say. Because our own people are our worst enemies, bro.
And look, you get goosebumps. I'll tell you why. My hat's off to the Black Lives Matter. Shout out to you guys, man. You guys got your shit together.
A lot of homies don't want to hear that, though, bro.
No, but I'll tell you why.
Okay.
There's no fucking reason whatsoever we can't double and triple whatever the fuck they did, especially here in the Southwest. We outnumber them motherfuckers 2-1. How in the fuck can they do that? So my hat's off to them. They sit and sniveled and bitch and complain. Look what the fuck they got. They came up.
How do we run these prison yards, but we can't run this yard out here, baby?
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. That's just how that's how I process what you just said right now, bro. Yeah, absolutely.
So I can't be mad at some motherfucker that got theirs.
I was out there marching with them, baby.
How can I be mad at them?
I'm not, because I feel like it all
What I'm
triggers-
mad about is how come we can't have the same fucking thing? That's what the fuck I'm mad about.
Because we are our worst enemy, brother.
And the crying shame is we outnumber them motherfuckers by 3-1, 4-1 in some places.
And if you don't believe it, go to prison. Get yourself in a riot, my G. No,
but that's what kills me. It hurts. It hurts. There's no reason why I can't see every commercial a brown face on for selling peachy toilet paper.
Yeah.
Or selling insurance. Or selling whatever, man. Look at the commercials. You can just look at the commercial and you can tell.
Yeah. I mean, we were here before everybody else, especially right here in California. Yeah.
Look at the programming.
Yeah.
Who do you see on programming? What fucking raza fucking, other than novelas, and not to say something about novelas, I love novelas. But what mainline production companies do you see that have any type of, or what can you remember other than George Lopez?
Yeah.
What raza, they tried one like a novela, but they took it off because nobody got ratings.
Joseph, check it out, dog. Let me introduce you once more to Casey right here. Casey works in the film industry. This brother right here works in the film industry, and he is the perfect person, bro. He works on big. You let him speak for himself, Casey.
Yeah, I work in the television industry, right? And
Yeah, but how many brown faces you see on that television?
Well, yeah, exactly, right? They all think that it's all Univision, but
That's it.
Even all the Univision,
Telemundo. That's
even
it.
all Univision. I mean, if you go on the news, they're all white faces, right? All the reporters. But anyways,
No, they're all Cuban white faces.
yeah, exactly, right? It's still pushed as in the light skin agenda, right? But let's say hell yeah, we can smoke. All right,
That's right here, baby. For you.
So let's say in the television industry, right? Sure, everybody working below the line, right? Everyone working below the line is basically labor, right? Labor workers. We're there. We're there. Warner Brothers, we're there working below the line. But above the line, there's hardly any. There's hardly any.
The last fucking movie. The last movie that about raza that I thought that was worth the fuck was Mi Familia. That's it.
Yeah.
Mi Familia. I'm trying to think of the other one that I liked with that was on Netflix.
That's it.
That's didn't you say you liked Gentefied?
Yeah, I like Gentefied.
Which was based in Boyle Heights over here.
Yeah, I like
I haven't seen that one.
Gentefied is dope, though.
Gentefied.
But a lot of people don't like that, but I liked it.
I didn't. I
Oh
personally
my
didn't
God!
like that
You
one.
just named two. Out of how many
recent,
production?
yeah.
How many production?
How many? Yeah.
For last year, even in the COVID, they were still producing movies.
Hundreds of productions, and ones that were like brown centric. It doesn't exist.
But yeah, you see, and again, I'm not knocking them, man. My hat's off to the. You see all these black empire. You see Snow. You see all these mainly black actors and actresses.
Yeah, now that's now what's
And
popular,
I'm not mad
right?
at them. I'm not trying to. I'm not prejudiced. Look,
You're not mad at their success. You're mad at, like, why not us?
So
why are we there?
So
why?
what I've always thought is because we also have our own culture, we're very cultured people, right? And they gave us our networks, right? The Univisions and all that shit, right? But that only is for a certain demographic, right? That doesn't work for it's not like a lot of Mexican Americans, adhere and watch Univision.
look, I always got to tell this, man.
Let's hear it, baby.
Prison made me a racist.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie.
It's taught to you like that, bro.
I have to. You have to.
Not now,
You
though,
know,
because the homies are blacker than the blacks
Look.
down there.
Today,
Not all of them. Sorry.
Today, I don't have no animosities. I have no grudges, and I got no hatred on nobody. Nobody. I'm all inclusive. I don't care if you're rainbow, green, purple, whatever floats your boat, man. I love everybody the same. Right? I always have to say that, man, because people, you're a racist. Nah, I'm not a racist. I love everybody the same. I have to.
But you would never kiss a man on his lips.
Well, it depends.
I'm just fucking with you, dog.
They give me $1 million, I might.
Yeah, hey, money talks, baby. Let's go. No, hey, they could be like, you sold out for $1 million, and you just be like counting your money, like, yeah, I did. So, bro, check it out. I know this is a lot of random conversations, but being the fact that you've been on so many platforms, bro, I just wanted to have a conversation with you, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't want to give you the same old template that everyone else gives you. You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, like
I love it. I love this.
Yeah, I just wanted, like, we just chilling without the camera, shooting the breeze, having a conversation, baby. You know what I mean? But one thing that I've been wanting. Look, we got a phone call. Let me see this phone call real quick. Hold on. So we do phone calls right here, Don. What's up? You on Hood Stocks? Talk to us.
Can I get a moment of your time? Hey, what's up, my boy? Dog, yeah.
Wait, say that again?
Bro.
What up,
hey,
Don?
Hey, I'll never let a motherfucker kiss me, dog. What's up, Lucky? What you mean, dog? What's going on, man? I tapped in, bro.
For
Hey,
$1 million, bro, you wouldn't kiss another man on his fucking mouth, bro.
Oh man, hey, but can I get a moment of your time?
Not that kind of moment, you want, right? All right, go ahead, baby. Talk to us.
Nah, bro. Hey, bro. Nah, bro. Hey, what's up with this? Did he still have some Lolos? I know your partner.
Who Lolo's? The homie? The OG homie right here?
Yeah.
You got Lolos, baby?
Because
Big
last
dog?
time you had him on, I think he was.
No, I've never had this dude on. This is his first time right. He's been on all the other platforms except this one, dog.
Oh damn, I'm high as fuck. You spend out, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, it's all good,
bro,
baby.
but,
It's Sunday, dog. Enjoy yourself, brother.
That's right, Hood Stars. Hey, much love, but I'll never kiss a motherfucker for a minute. You got me fucked up. Bro.
How much you got in your wallet right now?
Like $13.
Oh, why they gotta be 13, homie? It always gotta be 13.
Hey, for the set, you already know, nigga. The wolf, nigga. Hey, much love, bro. Much love. Stay safe, bro.
You too, my G.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that.
dog. Yeah, love, respect. We do phone calls right here. We get the homies calling all
That's
the time
good.
to talk their shit, dog. You know what I mean? And we love all the Goonies right here. Shout out to everybody tapped in right now. We got about 200 plus people right now fucking with us on a Sunday, dog. I love you guys. I thank you guys. You know what I mean? We took a little time off, you know what I mean? Because big dog right here is back at work, you know what I mean? But we got a lot of good content coming, including what we got right here. So since I started this podcast, dog, I wanted to get a triple, double OG like yourself, dog, to kind of talk about back in the day, dog. You know what I mean? Back in the day, bro.
You know, back when I was young, and the homie will tell you, it was never fighting among ourselves, man. We were always together, especially with Raza, because in Orange County it's different. Orange County is conservative. And the best way I described it is like we were an island surrounded by nothing but white people.
Orange County, yeah.
From the time I was in kindergarten to the time I was in high school, each and every day, fuck you, wetback, fuck you, beaner, go back to Mexico. So that's how I put in my work. We put in the work on Galachos. We didn't put work on other homies, right?
Yeah.
And back then, the neighborhoods around were more together. You know, I don't know how it all got fucked up later on, like the 80s. You know, at the height of the drive-bys and all that shit.
Yeah.
But I always share this one, man. The fucking going to school. Look, it's safe to say that the grades that I made at the university, I had the capacity to learn in high school, right? I had good grades in high school. It's that the only thing was my extracurricular activities, fucking up Galanchos, because I got kicked out of all the high schools I went to, right? Because guess what? They were calling me a fucking go back to Mexico, you fucking wetback, you fucking beaner, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
I took 3 aptitude tests for 3 different counselors. The first one tells me, Joseph, you scored high on the aptitude test. You could be a good mechanic. The second one tells me, Joseph, you scored good on the aptitude test. You could be a good construction worker. The third one tells me, Joseph, you scored high on the aptitude test. You could be a good landscaper. But never, ever once was I encouraged to go to fucking Harvard, UCLA, USC, UCI. Never once was I encouraged to go to fucking a university. We just had a reunion yesterday, my neighborhood, in a hall. There was a bunch of us. And I took a little survey, because they'd been bugging me. Between, I would say, 1968 and 78, there had to have been, I forgot what the number was, maybe 400 of us that went to an all-white school. We got busted at that school, right? We could only think of 2 people that went to university. What's my point? They never ever encouraged us to fucking go to school. So that's just in our neck of the woods. So imagine the rest of Orange County, the rest of Southern California, the rest of fucking California, right? Well, we don't have the capacity to come up with a COVID fucking vaccine, or we didn't have the lost talent that we could have been a part of that fucking funky ass machine that they dropped out on Mars. Lost talent, brother. My point is this: I've always seen, make every fucking thing even, make it right. The same fucking education you get in Beverly Hills High School, you should get right here in East fucking LA. What's wrong with that? all them college prep courses, all that. Make everybody have it equally, man. Equally. I'm big on that right now. Right? Make everything right. Yeah, I'm for that. Make everything right. I mean, we could be. Never once was anybody. You could be a doctor or a lawyer or a fucking.
No, you're being racially profiled, brother, by the color of your fucking skin, dog. What is this color of skin good at? Oh, they can fix my fucking car. They can fucking mow my motherfucking lawn, dog.
So when I hear all this shit about you taking jobs, I go, okay, well, yeah, take them all away. Who's gonna take care of your snot-nosed kids, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Right? Because who are all the nannies?
Yeah.
It gets behind. It really gets behind being aware now. So my point was I knew back then, if this makes any sense, I knew back then, but now I know. Going to school helped me open my eyes on more than it really opened my eyes.
Education is king.
And I tell people, my little brown brothers and sisters, go get an education, man. Go get an education. If people don't know, all you need is a GED. If you've never been to community college, the last thing Governor Brown did was he signed into law that everybody, if you have a GED or a high school diploma, you're entitled to 2 years free at community college. You go to college for free. There's a lot of resources that'll buy your books, that'll get you bus passes, that'll get you food, whatever the fuck you need to go to school. Because that's what's happening. What needs to happen is everybody go to school, man.
Yeah, that books thing is really big. That's where it's like when I was in college, it's the books thing. You're taking 5 classes that equal basically full time, right? And each each class requires 3 books, and sometimes those books are all $100 each, right? So you're dropping like $1,200, $1,500 on just books that you're just gonna basically read or whatever, may not even use, and that's every semester. So the books is a big one. I think that's something that doesn't get talked about a lot.
No, because again, it goes to the numbers. We got the numbers, man. There's no reason why we can't be at the forefront of making a fucking COVID vaccination or landing a fucking a robot on Mars.
Absolutely, bro.
Well,
Real quick, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Hey, Lucky, thanks a lot for taking the phone call, man. Look, man, to the homie right there, man, I'm enjoying this chop it up session. He comes from the heart, man, and this guy right here, he shoots from the hip. He's straight up. I definitely have to agree with him, and congratulations on kicking the habit. It's powerful, man. Your message is powerful. Just know that.
Thank you, brother.
And, for sure. I hope that a lot of kids get to see this show because it'll be helpful for them for future, I guess, journeys or endeavors that they might encounter. But I want to say this to all my brown people out there. If we want to make changes, we gotta start at home, man. I've screwed up some lives myself. Believe me, and that shit, you gotta live with it. We all gotta live with it. I know Lucky's been honest with us, and he shared some shit, and it's real shit. But come on, fellas, especially the homies that are growing up in the barrios, in the neighborhoods, the projects, whatever you want to call it. But all us homies at one point could have made better choices, and at some point we get to redeem ourselves, which I am personally doing now after years and years in the prison. I've seen how people have a progress and own homes, and I'm like struggling. I was at the time, but eventually I got it together. But what I'm saying is this, and this is huge. We have to start teaching our kids what's up, and we have to get them prepared for the world, because too many times, let's just say brown homes or black homes. I'm not saying white folks don't go through what we go through, but we all know that honestly we've always been oppressed. And one thing that we all have in common is the lack of fathers that step up and take care of shit at home and teach their kids, teach their sons, love their daughters, that kind of stuff. Once we start doing that, then nothing's gonna hold us down. But we need to stop doing shit like that. I know people right now that got X amount of kids that live right down the street and they don't even see them. So that's my biggest opinion on that. And anyway, I just wanted to share that, man. But your message is strong. Hoodstock, hey, I love it because it's real, it's raw, and I think that's what we need. And so that's why I've always been a huge supporter of Lucky. And yeah, man, hands down, best fucking realist podcast for sure. I've said that, I'll keep saying it. But hey, it's time for all of us to wake up. And it sounds easier said than done. It almost sounds like a broken song. But come on, man, we all know what we got to do, and it always starts at home.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that phone call, dog. Appreciate your words, my boy. Very wise words. Thank you, brother. Have a good Sunday. Yeah.
You know what? He touched on something that's real hard, man. It's like this. I was fortunate to have my mom and dad, right? And they raised me up with good morals and values, right? Everything I did. It was no reflection of my mom, no reflection of dad. Nobody put a gun to my head to fucking put that needle in my arm. Nobody fucking twisted my arm. I did that. And again, that's no reflection on they did the best they could with what they had, right? The other thing is this. Growing up in a Raza neighborhood, I would see my uncles, I would see my older homeboys, I would see hanging out the corner, and I would see all the ranflas they would have and the jainas that would hang out, hood rats or whatever, and I wanted to emulate them, man. There was nobody encouraging me to go to school or go to university. Nobody to mentor me, nobody to tell me you're worth it. We need a lot of that within the communities.
Let us know we're worth more than what we're doing.
Exactly, and the people I was listening to, my homies, my older homies, they didn't know no better. If you think about it,
they were just passing down what they didn't know.
Listen,
yeah,
you hit the nail on the head. I was misinformed by misinformed people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Period. Now had they had the knowledge, I'm pretty sure they would have said, okay, well, look, man, your life could be a little better if you go this route. Not to say you can't hang out with the neighborhood, but I'm saying you could be somebody, right? Because I love my neighborhood. I loved all the people in it. Again, I made them choices. I made the bad choices. But nobody was encouraging me to, like I said, to go to university or I could be a fucking state assemblyman or a teacher or a doctor or a lawyer.
I mean, honestly, in the street culture, bro, that's not really cool, bro. It's not being talked about in the circle of what we're gonna do today. What are we gonna do today, homie? We're gonna double up this dope, dog. We're gonna rob a liquor store, dog. We're gonna get some hood rats, homie. We're gonna get some new datings on that motherfucking roundfly, homie. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't a part of the fucking conversation. It wasn't cool. You know what I mean? You get into different circles of individuals and they're talking about different things. Well, in this culture, in this circle of individuals, we like you said, we're people are just preaching and talking about what they don't know or what they know.
Do you remember the 80s?
Yeah, I was just a little motherfucker, dog, riding fucking around a GT Performer, dog, hopping curbs and shit, dog.
Do you know all Southern California was so saturated with coke that coke was going to maybe about $1,000 a pound for some pure Peruvian flake?
Sheesh.
You could step on that shit like 17 times.
And it would still get you high.
You know how that flake was coming in?
Government. Yeah. War on drugs was basically just the war on the oppressed people. Blacks.
Fuck it, we'll send it to the
Hispanics.
fucking the Mexicans, and we'll send it to the blacks, and let them fucking kill themselves.
And then we'll build prisons and billion-dollar corporations, and we'll kill them with the money and shit, and we'll give all these
Now,
white
this is
people
not a
How do you
jobs.
not believe conspiracies
This is
when
not,
they
this
just
is
laid
not a
it all
conspiracy.
out?
I was gonna
but
get
that-
to
Technically,
that.
you didn't see it, but there's something that's moving deeper than
No,
you could see.
We already know when Big George Bush was the director of the CIA, he was bringing in not railroad cars. He was bringing boats, big fucking boats, Freightliners filled with fucking coke, and dropping them off right here in Pedro, dropping them off in Houston, dropping them off over in fucking New York,
Miami, too.
Miami, right? And the money that they were getting was funneled to the Contras to fight the Sandinistas in Nicaragua. That's where you get the whole Iran-Contra fucking fair. But guess where they made that money? In the streets of fucking right here. The streets of Orange County. The streets of fucking Southern California.
They were funding the wars. We were funding the wars.
Yeah.
We were funding the war. We were funding the war
There's
on the
books written
war.
on that.
We were funding the war on the war on us.
Yeah, but in the middle of that, would you say, oh shit, I see deeper things working? And people would say, shut up, fool, that's a conspiracy. But now that everything's come out, so now you believe that there are agencies or something that move basically below the surface
Well,
in certain ways, right?
Well, look at the what was that? Narcos. You know what I mean? On Netflix, bro. I mean, what was going on in them fucking in them shows and them movies? Who was in? I mean, I don't think some dude just woke up one day and said, "Hey, I got a good idea for a script." Like, I think a lot of this shit is factual, baby. I mean,
yeah, but as it's happening, right?
Yeah, but then
Like,
but as it's happening back then, you would say it was conspiracy. I get what
Right,
you're saying.
you get
Yeah.
what-
It's not so much as a conspiracy, brother. It's just that information wasn't getting put out there because guess who controlled the media?
as
Government.
they still do. Yeah, that's
whites.
That's the fourth branch of the government is basically the media. It's just not said.
It's crazy, man. You know. The other thing, like the brother was saying, was that for my end goal. God willing, when I finish schooling, I'd like to go and help. Help kids that are at risk, right?
How do we help them? What would be your
I got to tell you this story. Look,
Yes, let's hear it.
I'm in a 12-step recovery program. I can't say it, right? But and I get the opportunity to go to juvenile home and juvenile facilities in Orange County. And I swear, when I go in there each and every time, once a month, there's like 20 kids. And I talk to the boys, right? And out of them 20 boys, 17 are raza, maybe one white guy and one black. This is Orange County, remember?
Yeah.
Right? And I get emotional each and every time. I've been doing this prior to the pandemic. I was doing that for almost a little over 4 years, right? And I would get so emotional because guess what? I started getting cracked when I was 11 years old. All the way till I was 18, I was going in and out of juvenile home.
What was your first case you were arrested for?
Receiving stolen property. Watch out. Me and my homies were, of course, all them people that lived around us, they would leave their shit out in the front yard. Right? So it was like easy pickies.
Yeah.
The Schwins.
What is this? Is this yard sale for free? No.
Right? So we go like 10 deep, right?
Yeah.
We go to all these other neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Right? And there's shit's right there in the front, and we go get one or two, and on the way back, we're calling dibs. I got dibs on this. I got dibs on the handlebars. I got dibs on the seat. I got dibs on the fender or whatever, or the front wheel, whatever. And on one of them, I wanted dibs on the body, right? And so that night I got it. In the morning, I couldn't wait. I fucking got it. I took my shit off. I put it on a fucking it was light Schwinn body.
Yeah.
But I didn't paint it, man. and the fucking kid see me write it, right? And that's how I got cracked.
Damn.
Receiving stolen property.
Yeah.
I stuck to my guns. Oh, I found it. Oh, my mom fucking, she was upset, man.
Yeah.
But I kept on saying I didn't, and that was the other thing. I passed the that was my rite of passage because I held my mug.
Absolutely.
I didn't tell on nobody, right? I got the whole pat on the back. Oh, you did good. You didn't say nothing. All the homies, you did good, right? Especially the older homies. Yeah, you didn't stitch nobody out, right?
Yeah.
Right, and from then it was on and cracking, man. The other thing was a year later, I had already been drinking, but not like we know it, just to like being real sneaky at family functions. I was 12 years old when my dad told me that he wasn't gonna buy my clothes no more for school, that I had to go work. The summer of 1970, right on my parade, because me and my primos, my neighborhood, Crow Village, is 8 miles from the beach, Huntington Beach,
It's nice.
right?
Yeah.
And we used to go on our bikes all the way to the beach and go fish.
And you said Huntington Beach.
Yeah.
Which is very it seems very racist, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Lately anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, there's 2 bodies in there.
In Huntington Beach.
Yeah. Right on the beach. What do you call them? They live about 2 blocks from the beach. The whole Raza section, like little in apartments, a whole fucking apartment section. Anyway, so my dad raised on my parade. I had already had the summer laid out. We're gonna go fishing, me and my primos and shit, the homies. I had to go to work for them. And I don't know if you're familiar with, my dad was a cement finisher, right? Just my homie. And I don't know if you've ever been at any construction site or work construction, but after the day's over with, everybody kicks it and starts drinking, right? If they don't have nothing right there, they pass the hat around, and then somebody goes, makes a beer run and comes back. And they might drink a couple, whatever, before they split home, right? Like to unwind, right?
Absolutely.
So they did that the first day, and my uncle went, God rest his soul, and I got emotional because that uncle died of an OD. And I remember it was yesterday. He comes back and he starts giving everybody beer. And he looks at me and he throws me a beer, right? And my dad looked at me, man. My dad gave me that one look, like if looks could kill, I died 1,000 deaths, right? Then he looks at my uncle, and my uncle goes, what? He says, you worked a man's job, now he gets a man's dream, right?
Absolutely.
That was my rite of passage day, right? Because after that, it was on and cracking, right?
I work hard, I get some beers.
It was like, that gave me the green light to get fucked up,
Yeah.
right? And that was like kind of the beginning of the end, man. You know, for the whole time, the 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours, I was getting cracked. These for fighting, for fucking drunk in public, for all kinds of bullshit, right? Going in and out of fucking juvenile hall. So, being in juvenile hall, I would see these dudes come in and say, from their 12-step recovery program, but they weren't guys like me, man. They were white guys. So nothing resonated with me, right? Oh, the fuck this guy, he's not from my world. So going back, and I see all my little brown brothers there, I'll get emotional because I remember when I sat in them seats, wondering when the fuck these guys are gonna shut the fuck up because they're fucking up my program, right? And I always begin when I share that. Hey, look, if you're wondering when I'm gonna shut the fuck up, I'm gonna be here for an hour and a half, so you guys put up with me, man. And I tell you that, and I go into that story each and every time.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, doing that, I've had 3 different individuals. I started from community college, right? And I'll just say this one individual comes. I think I had been there like 6 months prior because he told me, I see this guy coming. He's on a skateboard. He's coming straight for me, right? And I'm looking. I go, nah, he's too young. Because that caused a lot of damage. I'm thinking, did I rob this motherfucker? Right? He's coming at me. And he flips his skateboard. He catches it. And he goes, hey, you remember me? And I'm thinking, yeah, again, he's too young, right?
Yeah.
And I go, no, little brother, I don't. And he goes, yeah, you did that panel 6 months ago, and I heard you, and you were talking about education, how you used to sit in these seats, and I just finished enrolling in school for the fall or spring semester, whatever. Then I turned around and I go, fuck. Hey, he goes, yeah, you all right? And I go, no, you little bastard, you're making me cry, man, because that's what the fuck I'm supposed to do today, man. Carry a message and help somebody out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fucking like, I got emotional because I did that. The kid, I planted that seed in that kid, and that kid went and followed up, and he enrolled. And by God's good grace, this last semester he graduated from community college.
It's amazing, bro. Yeah. You did that. You planted that seed.
Old Tecato from Crow Village did that, man.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what the fuck I'm supposed to do today, man.
The power of your journey, the power of your voice, the power of everything that you've been through, and now you are flipping the script on everything that you've been through, and you're paying it forward. You know what I mean? And that's what we try to do right here on this podcast, brother. Yeah, I mean, we try to share these stories, and not only do we share these stories, but we also, the podcast doesn't end because when the lights get shut off and the camera is done, I have messages in my DMs. You will have messages in your DMs after this, bro. And people that are fighting those demons right now will reach out and they will ask for counseling. You know what I mean? Or they're not going to call it counseling, but that's basically what it is. And they said, hey, how can I?
When the brother reached out, I didn't hesitate because that's what I'm supposed to do today, right? I've had people reach out, they want me to go here, they want me there. For instance, I'm doing something in Lawndale next week for a continuation high school. And blah, 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 we're setting up the time. She goes, well, send me your information for your W-2. I go, W-2? And she goes, yeah, for your speaker fees. I go, speaker fees? She goes, yeah, well, what do you charge? I go, I don't charge. She goes, you don't? I go, well, it's a long story. I don't charge, right? And she goes, well, may I ask how come? I go, look, man, it's a long story. It's like this, man. I do this for free, right? She goes, can I pay for gas? Nah, I can't even take that, right? It's like this. All my life, doing what I was doing, I took, not giving a fuck, right? Since I've been on this journey, man, I have to give and give with a loving heart, man. So if it means driving up an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours to say, give a message, so be it, man. My time, if I'm available to do it, I'll do it. If anybody wants me for my time, cool. But, like I was telling that lady, I've been known to sell my soul for a fucking good carne asada burrito.
Yeah.
No, but other than that, no, I do this for nothing, man, because...
You're doing it out of the goodness of your heart, and in which your intent is pure and it's true, and I get that, bro. But at the same time, you know what I mean? If there's a check involved, I think you should get that, bro, because...
Well, being on the Kelly Clarkson show, she gave me $5,000.
Yeah, you have to get paid. You don't.
She gave me $5,000, and to tell you the truth, I wasn't expecting shit. I was going for the safety, just to give a message, right? And I guess because I told her I was accepted in the master's program, and I'm going to start in August. She goes, well, to help you along your journey, we're going to give you $5,000. And right away, I broke down. If you ever see that, you'll see me crying like a little baby. Because the first thing that came to my mind was my mom. My mom's been gone since 2006. I don't want to get emotional, but she sees me at my worst, man. and she never gave up hope, man. I was talking to my aunt 2 weeks ago, and she's the last one standing. My mom had 8 sisters and 7 brothers, and she's the last one standing. And so when I got anything heavy, I go and ask her. If she gives me the green light, I'm good with it. You know, I'll run whatever I need to run by her, and I ask for her advice. If she gives me her blessing or not give me the blessing, I won't do it. Because that's the closest thing I got to my mom. But we were talking, she was going, you know what? And I don't know if you're familiar with sisters. Sisters always have that one sister, the confidant. Especially with a lot of sisters. And they all have one that's a confidant that they'll tell all their secrets, everything. They'll say everything. Because my aunt would tell me that. Your mom told me everything. I go, everything? She go, everything. And I don't want to know too much. That's too much information. I don't need to know all that other stuff. But she goes, everything your mom ever said about you has come to pass, man. She said, you know what? If you was to take your head out of your ass, you'd be somebody. And so far, so good, man. You know, I am blessed, man. You know, and I could never, ever forget where I came from, man. That's what keeps me going.
Keeps you humble.
I can never, ever forget where I came from, man. Because there was a time that I was fucking dumpster diving and fucking boosting fucking aluminum cans because I was scared to get a fucking case. I did that. That's my truth.
What's one of your worst stories, bro? One of your worst, your downest points where you think about it to this day and you're just like, damn, can't believe I was that low.
Well, I stole from my mom. I used to steal her jewelry. I stole from my dad. But I've been able to make somewhat a living amends to my mom by being the son she expected, even though she's been gone all these years. And my dad, I love my dad. My dad's 93 years old. I caused so much damage to my dad that for 20 years he never wanted me in his life, to the point that he would tell people that he didn't have a son, and he would tell other people that his son's dead, right? And again, he had every right to think that, because I did that. My part in it was I did that damage. I did that hurt. I did that pain to him. Yeah. So he has every right to think however he wanted to think about me. So 4 years ago, his brother died. And like I said, I've been clean almost 8 years and 2 months almost. And he wants to meet me after all this time. You know, I've already been clean for 4 years. And I've been in his life. I've been in his life for a little over 4 years now.
It's never too late.
You know?
It's never too late.
And the validation that I got from him, that for me, that made it all. He goes, Mijo, this is all I ever wanted, man. I'm so proud of you. This is all I ever wanted from you. That was good enough. That was good enough. He didn't say nothing other than say that. That was good enough for me, man. That was a fucking icing on the fucking cake for what I've been doing. I'm gonna go see him in a couple of weeks. He's out in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm gonna go over there, fly over there and go see him, man. Like again, he's 93 and he's not that mobile.
Yeah. Are you gonna go out there, have some dinner, have some cool conversations?
Oh, we're gonna kick it, man. That guy, man. Me and my uncle went out there for 4 days about a couple of months ago, and I always egg my uncle on. Look, ask him about this, man. Now I've heard that story a million times, but just to hear him say it, again, for me, I don't care if I hear it another million times.
Because he tells it every time like it's the first time he says it.
Bingo. You must know some old people too, right?
Yeah, couple, baby. Yeah.
But I don't care if I have to hear another. It's just the way he says it, and he'll go into detail, I can see the gleam in his eyes. He loves saying that story. Cool, right?
It brings him joy.
It brings him joy.
Yeah.
And that's a blessing for me. This is from a man that didn't want nothing to do with me for 20 years, you know. So I'm blessed to have that in my life.
Absolutely. How was it going into the Salvation Army program, bro? You know what I mean? There's a lot of programs. I mean, there's Victory Outreach programs. Did you ever mess with any of the Victory Outreach?
Nah, nobody ever asked me.
Nobody ever asked you. Yeah.
So that week, a lot of shit happened. I don't know. You say you don't know nobody. First of all, I ain't got no more veins. Right? All the way down. All my veins are gone. Hands, feet, legs, neck, groin, all of them are gone. I used them all. But you get on a good one, right? And one day I found one, but it slipped, right? So I stayed for the next 2 hours trying to find it, right? And after I realized it, I'm all full of blood, man, right? And I had muscling anyway on my ass, right? That left me a little disgusted. The following day, I had been living with my homeboy, not living. I was in my car in his driveway. My homegirl wouldn't even want me inside the fucking house, right? Let's keep it real, right? I'm not homeless because I'm living in my car, right?
Yeah, you got a home.
I got a home, right? Yeah. But I was able to live in his driveway with the gate closed, so I was good. I had a place to stay.
It's like a gated community.
She'd come out in the morning, go to work. I'd go in and go take a shower and whatever, right?
When his lady would leave.
And my homeboy's a childhood from my neighborhood. We've known each other since kindergarten, right? And he's dealing. And he just bought a pad out there in Orange County, and he's working on it. So I was his helper, and for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, he would give me an issue, right? And at the end of the day, give me a couple of dollars, right? Well, this particular day, which was the following day after that one I was telling you about, it was a Friday, and he said, I got the cash, you got to wait till Monday, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, cool, right? And I'm kicking it, and I said, well, Mike, kick me down. So, no, he didn't want to give me no more, right? He said, you're not sick. You're good to go till tomorrow, man. You come back tomorrow, I'll fix you up. I said, no, fuck that, right? I want some now, right? I wasn't sick or anything, I wasn't, right? Well, he didn't want to break bread. So I ended up going, and I robbed this dude for $20. And I came back 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, man, on his fucking, on his window, man. And I got him up, hey, puto, get the fuck up. I got the feria, fucker, right? You want to be fucking culo, right? Break bread. So he came out and he broke bread, right? And of course I went and slammed it. I came back later on in the morning, and he goes, you know what? That little show you did last night, that's it, man. She said you got to bounce. Now, this is my homegirl, right? Actually, she just said like this, either you go or she was going to go.
Yeah.
Right?
The ultimatum.
Right?
Yeah.
So, he gave me like it was like about 200 milligrams of wafers in methadone. He goes, go to so-and-so's pad. We knew a friend up in another part of Orange County. He goes, I called them already. You're going to be couch surfing over there for a couple of weeks. Go over there and kick. After you kick, go in the fucking rehab, man. 'Cause that's it. Like he asked me, how did I get the money when because he knew I didn't have no money.
Yeah.
I told him I robbed this dude, and that's it. He goes, look, man, you're fucking getting out of hand. He goes, that $20 could have got you fucking 25 to life. I'm gonna do you a favor. You gotta bounce, man. Go kick and go put yourself in a rehab. And I don't know, being Raza, our pride and our ego get in the way, and we know. You ever hear where truth hurts?
Yeah.
I had that one moment of clarity, man, where it fucking hurt. And this is from a guy I love. I love him to death. I talk to him all the time today. He's so happy because he was the reason why I fucking went and did what I get to do now. He was the cause of me
Catalyst. Yeah.
Of going to the Salvation Army. So I kicked for the second time in my life in the streets. I've kicked, God, I got maybe 30, 40 times either in Chino or in the county. But that was the second time. The first time I got married, and that lasted a week. First time she started yelling at me, fuck you, I'm gone. I went to my neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
But that was the second time I kicked on the streets. And so after I kicked, that's why I call April 16th, 2013 my clean date, because I know that day I woke up, I was clean. I could do a clean test, right? And I started calling up rehabs. I had already called, six different rehabs. They wanted money. They wanted insurance. Their digit beds had a 2-month waiting list. And finally, on the 7th time, I called the Salvation Army in Anaheim. And they said, sure, come on down. We got a bed. But you got to wait till Monday. And that was a Wednesday, so I had to wait all them. I went in there with 6 days clean. April 22nd, 2013. They let me stay there April 22nd, 2014. But it wasn't easy, man. I went in there, man. There's 140 different personalities. I want to whack every motherfucker in there for the first couple of weeks, man. Because,
You're going to come down, you ain't feeling right.
But I was already right. I was already clean, but and I know, if you're not from my neighborhood, if you're not from my prison world, I didn't have nothing in common with you. You're all a bunch of fucking lames and laps, man.
Yeah.
I got to keep it real.
Yeah.
Right? You're not from my world, I didn't have nothing in common with you. But since the day that I've been in there, from day one, you can't convince me otherwise. God has put people in my life to help me along my journey. Either they were there for 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 years, or now. Since the day that I entered that place, man, there was a lot of good people that gave me a lot of good advice and helped me along my journey, man. Some are gone, some are dead, some went out and used again. But they helped me out, man, and well, that program's a behavioral modification program, man. The whole idea is to understand. The best way I could tell you is rewire.
Whew, I talk about that a lot right here, baby.
Rewire your thinking.
I had to do that.
Right? Because we know when it comes to addiction, addiction, it's centered in our thinking. Right? So if you change that thinking, you change your habits. It really is true. It's so simple that we complicate the fuck out of it. Right?
Big Dog, I always talk about how I had to rewire my system, bro, on every single fucking thing, bro. Even when I sobered up, bro, I just had to rewire my thing.
So you know exactly what I'm talking about,
yeah,
bro.
because a lot of times people would be talking to me and I'd be thinking about the weirdest fucking things in my head outside of the conversation they're having, bro. And they came to a point where I was like, bro, why do I have these thoughts in my fucking head? I need to rewire my system.
You know what they fucked me up? They went like this. They have all kinds of cliches, but the biggest one that stuck with me was this. Oh, you only need to change one thing only. Okay, well, one thing only. What is it? Everything. Everything.
That's more than one thing.
You know? No, but it goes into, like, for instance, I don't hang around when nobody gets loaded.
Yeah.
I don't hang around my neighborhood. I love all my homeboys, and they're beautiful today, but the dudes that I ran around with that are getting loaded, I don't hang out with them now.
You're going to get loaded if you hang out with them dudes.
You heard that one, then?
Yeah.
You hang around the barbershop long enough, guess what's going to happen?
Yeah.
You're going to get a haircut.
Yeah.
No, but if I hang out with my homeboys in my neighborhood that are getting loaded, guess what's going to happen?
Yeah. You're going to get a haircut. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a fucking haircut,
Yeah.
right? Being in recovery has helped me because I met a lot of dudes that have been in the same places I've been to, and I call them my predecessors. The worst of the worst of the worst. And they inspire me because guess what? They're homeowners, they're business owners, they're foremen, supervisors, going to school. You know, I got a good homie that no, I better not say his name. I'm not gonna say his name, the anonymity. But anyway, he's from the he's been in the Bay and all that. He's working on his doctorate at UCI.
Still,
Right?
Yeah.
These are the dudes that inspired me, man, and the women, right? I know the good another. I better not say where either. She took her kids. She'd do bank robberies. She liked doing bank robberies, and she would slam in the front and have the kids in the bank, go inside the bank, rob them motherfuckers, and come out. And she did a couple of tours at CIW, and now she's a homeowner. She got her own home in Long Beach, and she works for the county of LA. Right? These are the people that give me hope, you know, because we get busted, and we think our life's all fucked up now, because who's gonna hire us? We have that mindset now, you know. At least I did anyway, and I talked to a lot of people. They think that too. Man.
Yeah, you have the mindset that you're not worth nothing.
You know, because nobody's saying, okay, you fucked up, but there's avenues that you could go through. We say hoops you could jump through to get your life in order, if you have the willingness and desire to want to change your life, right?
Yeah.
We call it putting in the work, right? You're putting in the work for your life to make it better, right? Don't come easy. We know don't come easy. You got to put in that work. I always tell people, look, man, God helps those that help themselves, but guess what? You got to meet them halfway. How do you meet them halfway? Well, you got to put in some fucking work, right? You can't do a job interview sitting on the couch or fucking whatever on Zoom. You got to physically go over there, man.
Yeah.
You got to say, hey, I'm here, man. I want that job, you know? Nobody said, hey, Joseph, here's your car. Here, Joseph, here's the fucking insurance. So Joseph had to get off his lazy ass and go get them things. I learned that today, man. And I learned that shit in the Salvation Army. You know, they gave me a whole different outlook, man. Once I let go and I kept an open mind and opened my heart, man, good things have happened.
And the only way you're gonna find out about that is, like you said, put in the work, putting one foot in front of the other and shit, and then you will experience, you know, the good nature of the way you're moving. You know, you move right, good things are gonna happen to you. I think that's just the law of life and shit. That's gravity. I mean, heroin has got to be the most treacherous, the most hardest drug to fucking.
And don't get it fucked up, you know, and I know. I used to get more loaded in the joint than I would in my neighborhood. Right?
Yeah.
Fuck, I used to come out of some of the places, especially when I go to Chino, I come out more strung out than when I went in.
Yeah.
That's all I was doing. I had homies pick me up and they look at me and says, you're not even out and you're already loaded. Right? But that's the way it was. I didn't give a fuck. Right? I loved getting loaded.
It's part of the lifestyle.
But again, I've been drug free for 8 years, 2 months, man. And it's been a good fucking journey, man.
Absolutely.
I met some beautiful people, and God willing, I'll meet some more beautiful. I mean, you guys, man.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of support, like, you know, like we were saying. You know, you do right, you're gonna get treated right. A lot of doors are gonna start opening up that have never opened up for you while you were fucking loaded. Why weren't they open up for you? Because you were fucking loaded. You know what I mean? When people that are high right now that are trying to function out here high and shit, and they're wondering why things aren't going right for you. It's because you're still fucking high and you're not fooling nobody. I got homies to this day, bro, that they'll sit here and they'll be like, nah, I'm good. I'm using a little bit, you know, just a tiny bit just to, you know, I'm good. I can hold the job, you know, and then they're just in that self-denial, bro. You know what I mean? They can still function like that, but really their life isn't going to 100% change until they just get that entire monkey off their back, bro. We got a phone call. Let's see what we got right here. Let's see. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
What's up, Lucky? It's Wolf, homie.
Oh, what up, Wolf? How you doing, brother?
Nah, hey, I really appreciate the conversation that's going down right now with Mr. Valadez. You know what? I've been like, after Eddie showed up, I said, damn, I'm going to stop doing dope, fool, because the hell with that shit. Now, you're hearing Homeboy's story, you know, I don't know if he has the experience I have, but like a lot of my homies, they slang. I would tell them, you know, back when I was bad on drugs, like, hey, Dolph, I call you, just say, Charlie, I ain't got nada, homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just hearing just what he's, you know, gone through, and I'm happy I never, you know, went around like heroin and that stuff, but just, I mean, this what needs to be said, dog. Not a lot of people know how when you spiral down, dog, you know, a lot of times you get bored in life, and, you know, you try to look for that upper, dog, to make you go like higher, but I don't think anybody ever gets higher, you know. You end up turning into like jackhammer hands, like how you said.
You know, and it's so hard. No, absolutely, and it's hard too, bro, because once you get sober, bro, and is all you know is the underground world, is all you know is the streets, you got to be prepared to rebuild your life, reconstruct your life, because now all of a sudden you don't have nobody, because everyone you knew is people that you don't need in your fucking life. So you got to prepare yourself to be lonely, to be by yourself, to say all I got is my fucking self, and you got to cut people off. The hardest thing was for me when I started changing my life is I was addicted to the lifestyle. I kicked the drugs, but I was still addicted to the lifestyle, running the streets, the females, towing the guns, you know what I mean, just all that shit, you know what I mean, being the big dog on the motherfucking block and shit. And when the time comes, bro, and you got to just kick everything, close the door, change your number. I don't know what you got to do individually as a person, but whatever it takes, you got to just seclude yourself to yourself and get yourself around people that are like-minded people, you know, and
not only that, dog, but I'm just saying, like, when you meet a female hyena, dog, and like she asks you about your life and how you've been, and you know, you're like trying to escape that route, and that route comes back to you, you know, your homies are like still in that. And she's tripping out like, dude, your homeboys are fucking weird. And you're like, you know, babe, that's them. Like, that was me. Like, I never told you about that about me. I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you hide that from your loved one because you don't want that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You don't want them to know about, you know, I'm ashamed of my past, bro. Like that, the drugs, not like just the stuff I got into, but just the whole aspect of the dope and just the shit that we did. Like, ooh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I really appreciate what you guys are breaking down right now. Like, this is knowledge. People need to hear this. And I mean, a lot of people are ashamed of their past and what they've done, and, you know, being up for fucking a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't even look at your half hour caller or talk to her. You're like, damn, I can't even freaking focus today.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever been around, like, you family member and you high as fuck, you've been up for too many days, you can't even look at them in their fucking face, bro. You talking to them and you looking at the fucking ceiling, you know what I mean?
Man,
you know, you can't even look.
That tells me you're running.
Yeah, you're running, bro.
You're running, dog, and you know, you're trying just to, you know, avoid them and try to do stupid shit, and they could see it, and you know, like, so that's why I really appreciate Homeboy just breaking it out. Like, people need to hear that shit, especially these youngsters, all of it. You know, life's so fast, bro. Like, don't get caught. Don't let 5 seconds give you 15 life, bro.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm listening about those, cooking up some guys on fire, dog. You know, appreciate the word you guys are spitting right now, and you know, much love to Hoodstocks, much love to Mr. Valadez, and hey, Lucky, fuck you, I say.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, bro. Hey, so you're sober now. You're good now, huh, Wolf?
Well, you go through those files, fool. Like I said, homie, like it's hard.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
I am sober, because I have to. I have my class A, so I have to be on focus. It's just, it's hard, dog. That shit's fucking hard, especially with the family, and you gotta do what you try to do, dog. Like,
stay strong, bro.
I'm
Do
not
it for
perfect.
Yeah, stay strong. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family, bro. You know what I mean? Value yourself as a temple, bro. You know what I mean? And know that you are worthy and you are worth a lot more than, that habit, bro. You know what I mean? Because you are, my G. And I thank you for calling, brother. Thank you, dog.
All right, you guys stay up, homie.
You
Stay
too,
up.
dog.
Man, I look like quarters and shit.
He touched on a couple of things. I'd like to say something about it. That was one of the biggest things that, for instance, I was stuck in that 5-block radius in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And if I went out of that place, like say for a function, go to a party or a family affair, I had to have something locked and loaded in another fucking syringe. I'd get loaded first, and I have to have something for later, right? Or else I wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Right? That's how it was for years and years and years, man. But being in recovery, fuck, I have fun, man. Why? Because I hang around, like you said, with like-minded people that are in recovery.
Yeah.
I got a lot of years, and that killed that misconception. I was kind of scared of that for myself. This is from me. That I wouldn't be able to have a good time, not being loaded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck, we just had a Memorial Day picnic, man. There was over 1,000 dolphins there, man. All clean. From all of Southern California. Right? And had a good time. Dancing, playing games, what have not.
Yeah, you gotta, there's other things.
But you just said it, like-minded people.
Yeah, like-minded people. I mean, believe it or not, if you are high right now, and that's all you've been doing for a million fucking years, like, once you get sober and you're around like-minded people, you'll realize that there's other things that are actually fun to do.
No, because the thing is like this, it's real simple, man. You gotta hang out with positive people doing positive things, man. Because we know iron sharpens iron. So you hang around with positive people doing positive things, guess what? That shit's gonna rub off on you. Now, what's the flip side of that? You hang around with negative people doing negative things, guess what?
Yeah.
Or you hang around with dull people, guess what? You're gonna end up being dull.
Yeah.
Biggest thing I learned coming out of the Salvation Army was having reservations. Reservations with like connections or what have not. They told me, I learned over there that, look, if you have any phone numbers in that your phone, get rid of them, right? So I got out after a year. I plugged in my phone. I probably had about maybe 300-400 contacts, and I'm going like this. No, definitely no, hell no. So out of them 400 contacts, I kept 2, my aunt and the homie that kicked me out of his house. I got about 700 contacts on this phone. And the only one that uses, because he's on methadone, is the homie that kicked me out. Everybody here is all either in the Salvation Army, in the 12-step recovery program, or all from school, right? My point is, there's no reason for me to have any connections or people that use or anything on this phone. There's no reason.
But let me ask you a question, bro. Individuals that are on methadone, they're still on heroin.
No, that's just synthetic. It's a synthetic opiate.
But it still gives you the same thing?
Yeah. There's a lot of, we could go on a different viaje on that one, man. That's cool. He's not sticking needles in his arm. That's a start, man, for me anyway. He's a childhood friend, and he'll always have my love, you know. And I see him to the point that I tell him, look, I'm coming over, man, right? I always give him a heads up because he's always happy to see me, man. He sees the
progress,
the metamorphosis.
Yeah, metamorphosis. Yeah.
You know, he's seen the change where I began, where I started, and what I'm doing now, man.
Yeah.
You know, I forgot to tell you, when this went viral, there was this individual lady. She was up in Washington, D.C., and she seen it. And she calls up the university, and she goes, well, you know what, give that guy tell him I'm going to send him a letter of recommendation, man. You know what, because he's doing a good job and continue to do good job. Senator Dianne Feinstein sent me a letter.
Wow, bro.
Damn.
That's dope, bro. Damn.
You know, and I just framed it. I got it in my pen.
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
Old Tecato like me. But and I'm not here, look, man. I'm not here to look at me, that I'm all that, a bag of chips. I'm not, man. I'm just an old fiend trying to get another day. And to give somebody hope, man. Because if I could do it, anybody could do it, huh?
Do you think Senator Feinstein was trying to holler at you or what? You know what I mean? Would you whack it? Did you ever think about it?
I'll take the fifth on that one. How they say it, I'll take the fifth on that one.
Damn, can you imagine? Like, damn, look at motherfucking Joseph. He's over there up in the motherfucking... What?
She got paper.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You might have to put the motherfucking little elephant trunk on, dog, and you know what I mean?
She got paper.
Dance for her or something, bro. You know what I mean? She's like, dance, motherfucker. Listen, we got another phone call right here, bro. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Hey, Hoodstocks. Hey, what's up, bro? I just want to ask the homie, if when you smoke heroin, did it smell like barbecue chicken?
I never smoked it. If it didn't fit in a needle, my brother, I wouldn't.
Never smoked it?
Never.
Oh my. Hey, Hoodstocks, bring Playboy Lucky, Playboy Eddie back, bro. Come on, dog.
Well, for one thing, we know he ain't eating no barbecue chicken right now. You know what I mean? He's got himself a pookie sandwich popping off right now.
Hey, bro, but hey, that's hey, bro. You need to save him, bro. Bring him back, dog. You know what I mean?
We'll bring him back, bro. We'll bring him back, dog. He was dope, dog. But I mean, why? You asked the question though because I mean, dope.
You never smoked it? Hey, last time I smoked it, it smelled like barbecue chicken, dog. That shit smelled like,
it's a waste.
I want to eat that motherfucker, dog.
Did you get that shit from Popeyes? Where'd you score it from, bro?
No, I got it from Tijuana and shit. I'm from San Diego, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Then they got that barbecue chicken heroin now, dog. Does that make you want to do something?
It's a waste.
Shoot it. Hell yeah.
Because what you're smoking, you think about it, what you're smoking.
It's fentanyl, huh? And all that shit.
No, it's a waste because by slamming it, it's like 10 times stronger.
You already know it's fentanyl, bro. You crazy motherfucker, dude. That's right, Lucky, dude. Crazy. Bro.
All right, my boy. Hey, well, just, I mean, be easy with that bucket of chicken you got right there, all right, dog? Appreciate your phone call, brother. All right,
100, dog. 100.
Yes, sir.
The phone lines are now open.
These are people that are just, oh, yeah, you call it right now. Let's see. Let's go get another phone call right here. Hope it's not Popeyes. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Yeah, I wanted to know what was the main shit that put it in your head to change? Like, what was it where you're like, nah, fuck this, I gotta do different?
Well, my homie, he kicked me out of his pad, man, you know, and that just set the ball rolling. And
that was it where you're like, fuck it, I gotta change.
You were at ground zero. I mean, you were 55 years old, bro. You weren't no young buck.
You know, I've been doing the same thing over and over and over. I always tell people, they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Nah, my definition of insanity was this. I did the same thing over and over, and I knew exactly what the fuck was going to happen when I stuck that needle in my arm. I knew within a week at the most I must be sick and I'm going to be on. It's on and cracking, man. That's the way I rolled, man. I lived to use and I used to live, man. That's fuck it, till the wheels fall off. But it got to the point, man. I got a cousin, I better not say, he's 83 years old and he's still sticking needles in his arms, man.
Oh, shit.
And prior to that same week when all that was happening, I was looking at him. I said, fuck, is this going to be me? Is this all that life's gonna have has to offer for me? And then other things came into my. It's like my worlds collided within a week. All these different things happened, where I decided enough was enough. And again, I always have to tell people I didn't lock it up, I didn't tell on nobody, or I didn't get kicked out of Crow Village. I walked away on my terms.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey,
Let's go.
Congrats on all that shit.
Yeah, appreciate you calling, my G.
Blessings, man. Hey.
Thank you, brother, for calling.
Put the number up. Put the number up.
Someone said it's a pookie break. Big boy slam. Yeah, and that's.
No, because I get it. Being in a 12-step recovery program. Hey, first of all, just because it don't give you a pass. 'Cause I've seen dudes get lit up because of the damage that they've done in the past, right? But I've been fortunate enough to so far that my past hasn't caught up with me in some of the things that I've done. Not because I've robbed a lot of motherfuckers, right?
Yeah, there's a statute of limitations, so you're good, bro.
No, but I'm talking about the victims, you know.
Yeah, no, I feel you. They coming back around and saying, "Hey, motherfucker," you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. You always got to keep your head on a swivel, dog. Don't. And I always say this. I say this all the time, bro. It doesn't matter how far I get with myself. Hey, bro, my past is my past, and my past is gonna be on these streets where I'm at right
and you
now.
know what?
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta,
not
bulletproof.
I always tell people, look, man, I'm not ashamed of my past whatsoever. I did what I did because I did it, man. You know.
I'm ashamed of a lot of my past, bro. To this day, I kick myself in the ass and I'll be like, damn, because I got kids, bro. I got kids that affected kids, bro.
No, because,
you know what I mean,
look,
and to this day, I have bad relationships. You know
I've already released myself. We say in our program that we're only as sick as our secrets. So we keep that shit bottled in.
The people want the phone number up.
Yeah, they want the phone number up. I put the phone number up. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us, baby.
Yeah, I wanted to know, hey, not to bring up any bad or none of that shit, but you know, what was one of the fun times you had all fucked up back in the day or whatever? What was a fun experience you had with the homies or whatever?
Fucking with the hood rats.
I mean, were you able to, like, some dudes say, like, with the heroin, they can't get their dick hard, bro. Were you good?
No.
Not you.
No. You ask anybody. That was a Viagra before fucking Viagra was around, man. I always see these commercials when they come on. Oh, if your shit stays hard for over 4 hours, go see the doctor. And I would think, well, fuck, man. I stayed up all night with that shit, man. Those fucking hands used to get weaked out, man, because I'd be putting in work all fucking night, man.
You were a fucking machine, huh? Yeah. No, I can feel you, dog. Yeah. I mean,
much love.
Yeah, thank you, dog, for calling, dog. Here goes the phone number, guys. You guys want to call in and you know what I mean, talk to the OG, the triple OG from Crow Village right here, dog. Come on through, dog. Orange County, stand the fuck up. You guys are in the motherfucking building right here in East Los, you know what I mean? And we love you motherfuckers, dog. You know what I mean? We love all areas of the world, dog. If you're with this podcast, dog, this is one big family. This is the community, dog, to help each other and send a positive fucking message. And that's why I wanted to have this man on here, because I knew he was going to drop some gems. Here we go right here. Oh, there we go right there. They called and hung up. But
I got to tell you this. Look at, because we're talking about the damage in our past and whatever. I caused a lot of damage, and I caused a lot of heartache, a lot of misery. I was a type, man, in my neighborhood, when the homies would see me, they'd go the other fucking way.
Yeah.
Right? So I got to say this. Last month, it's been about a month and a half, my homies, shout out to the Brown Descents Car Club from Orange County. Most of them are made up from dudes from my neighborhood, right? Well, that's where the Brown Descents originated, from Crow Village, but then now they're from Orange County. Anyway, they had a barbecue and they invited me, right? Fuck, I hope I don't get emotional. They tricked me because we got circled up to say grace for the food, right? And they get me to do it, right? And then we were breaking up this. Wait a minute, we got some And they came out and they gave me a plaque. They gave me a plaque for, it's to our brother for his academic achievements.
Yeah.
Right? And then they came out and they broke out the little homie. Shout out to Güero. He gives me a fucking Surface Pro fucking tablet now.
That's dope, bro.
Because to help me on they knew I got accepted to the master's program, right? And to help me with my studies, right?
Yeah.
But this is the thing. As they're giving it to me, I'm looking at that circle, and there was a time where half them motherfuckers, half my homeboys in that circle didn't want nothing to do with me.
Yeah. Now they're
But
celebrating.
by God's good grace, man, because of the things that I've done, they want me in their lives. And this is a gift for me in recovery, that I get to repair them. Because I always tell people this. I didn't burn bridges. I blew them motherfuckers up.
Yeah.
I blew them motherfuckers up so bad I thought they were beyond fucking repair, man.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck. But when they gave me that Surface Pro, it's like, fuck. That was the other icing on the cake. Because guess what? They all want me in their life. Because again, I took my head out of my ass and I went and applied myself.
Absolutely, bro.
Right?
Congratulations, brother.
And again, my story ain't unusual. There's hundreds of thousands of people just like me, man. That I'm just following suit.
You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us. Here we go right here. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Hey, what up, big dog? What's up, Joseph? I don't know if you remember me. We were in Long Beach, bro. Damien.
You sound familiar, brother. Long Beach where?
We were in class together. I just want to say congrats, man, and fucking, you did it, fool. We were chopping it up about that, and you made it happen, bro.
Oh, yeah, I remember you. We had a sociology class.
Exactly.
That's dope, bro. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm proud of you, dog. I seen your shit, man. You're everywhere right now, and keep it going, man. Keep it going.
Thank you, brother. Nobody told you today that they love you. Know that I do, my brother.
All right, man. Y'all stay up.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, brother. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
What's up, Lucky?
What up, G?
Hey, what's going on, man? I just want to give a big shout out to the homie Joseph and shit. You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother.
Hey, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I applaud Joseph because I'm going through some shit right now myself, man. And it's a motherfucker when you have that monkey on your back. You know what I'm saying?
You could get rid of it, brother. You get rid of it.
It ain't easy, bro.
No, it's not easy.
Yeah, I've been trying. Cause now, you know what I mean? I'll stay clean for a little bit. You know what I mean? And then for some reason I get pissed off at something, and it's like, fuck it.
There's some good brothers in the 12-step program, brother. There's a good brothers in 12-step program.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that stuff is no joke, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to applaud you in much respect, big homie.
Gracias.
You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing, man. All right, hey, Lucky, you're doing your thing, brother. You know what I mean?
How can we help you out, my G?
Too, homeboy.
How can we help you out, my boy? Is there any way we can help you out?
You know what, bro? I want to be able to do this on my own, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where it starts at with yourself, bro.
Bingo.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? If you really want it, you're gonna do it, dog. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you offering help, bro. But I know one day I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get to that point where I'm gonna say, you know what, fuck that, ya estuvo. You know what I mean?
When you do, my G, tap in back with us and then let's get you on, dog, and we talk about this shit and we celebrate you, my G. But we'll celebrate you right now because you're still alive and you still have a chance to change your life, my G.
That's right.
Yeah. So you know what I mean, my boy. You are worthy and you can do this, dog. You got be strong,
Appreciate
brother.
that,
Be
Lucky.
strong, brother.
Gracias, my G.
Gracias a ti, dog. Thank you for calling, brother.
All right, homie. All right.
Let's go to the phone call. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Yo, what up, Lucky?
What up, brother?
What's up, Joseph, man? I just want to congratulate Joseph, man.
Thank you, brother.
Long way, man, to get off that heroin, dog, because I got a whole lot of family, fool, that's on that shit, dog, and that shit's fucking all bad, my boy. I know how that shit goes, dog. No, I'm surprised I didn't turn out like that, man. And I mean, I did a lot of drugs, dog, but I never hit that fucking black, dog, and I'm glad I never did, because if I did, I would probably end up being one scandalous motherfucker, dog. And I just wish the best for you, Joseph, and just keep on pushing your positive movement and keep on going, dog. Just don't look back, dog.
Thank you, brother.
Took over, man. But yeah, just like I said, man, I got a lot of family. I got a lot of family that are gang members, fool, and some of them are from Canoga Park, but some of them are Tacatos, or most of them, man, and it's all bad, dog. It's like, fuck. I have an uncle right now. He's been down since '94. He's going on like 27 years. Right when that 3 strike law came out, he got booked for home invasion, but nobody was at home, and they shook him out. So I'm hoping he's one of them people that get out soon, that they're releasing, because he has an owl. But yeah, he's from Canoga Park, and his name's Kiki. I just hope he gets out one day, and just you keep on pushing forward, Joseph.
Thank you, brother.
Man, that you got off of that shit, dog. That's real fucking good, my boy. Cause I seen a lot of people on that shit, and that shit takes them down, dog, down a fucked up road, dog. And it's a fucked up road. It's a fucked up drug. I mean, to fuck around with. It's hard, like you said, that monkey. It's hard to get that monkey off your back.
Absolutely, dog. Thank you for calling, brother. Appreciate you, dog.
You guys just stay up, man. I wish you guys the best. Keep pushing forward.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir, dog. Thank you, dog. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
What up, Lucky Dog? How you doing, brother?
Doing good, my boy. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Hey, Joseph.
What's up, my brother?
Nice to meet you too, big dog. Nice to meet you, Carnal. Hey,
Igualmente.
bro. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, man, in esta vida, this world we're living, bro, we're all searching for a better an outlet, right? To just do better and stuff like that. Well, we are strong people, man. We're smart and intellectual. We're all that good stuff, bro. The thing is that we're under curses, bro. Real talk, you know, I ain't gonna preach to you guys because I'm not a Bible thumper or nothing like that. But all I do, bro, you know, our people, we're just a cursed people, man, and we fall under the curse of Deuteronomy, bro. Real talk. We are the Jews of the Bible, man. Lucky at one time he had a vato on there, one of our brothers, man. And you probably remember Lucky. He was talking about, you know, about we're the Israelites and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, that's the truth, brother. You know, and it resonates with you, Lucky, because you are a Raza, bro. You know, the thing is, you are who your father is, but we've been so much intermarried and stuff, like so if it resonates in your body and your soul, bro, and your heart, you're a chosen gente, you're a chosen people.
I feel like we all are, bro, regardless of what our color is, bro. I feel like we can all be the chosen person, bro, in this world, regardless of, you know what I mean? I know what you're talking about, the Marvelous podcast, dog, you know what I mean? And I feel like no one's better than the next man, dog, regardless of the color of your skin or what was the word that he was using? The pigmentation, not the pigmentation, the
melanin?
Yeah, the melanated people, dog, you know what I mean? But yeah, bro, thank you for calling, brother. I appreciate you, doggy.
Yeah, but it's not about color. It's not. You know, I'm wet on. I look like a gringo. I look like a white boy. It's not about that. It's just about hey, it's not up to me or you or to anybody to say, hey, am I chosen or are you chosen? You know, if it was up to me, yeah, I would like to, you know, if you're a good person, hey, so let it be. You know, it's all good.
I think we're all God, bro. I think we all are God, bro, because we all have the power to change.
Yeah. You're right. Look, and I'm nobody to say, hey, Lucky, the white man next to you, for example, I'm just throwing it out there. He can't follow our God. Hey, anybody could follow the Most High God, you know, and be righteous. But what I'm saying, we got to understand what the hell is going on in this world right now. There's people that are keeping our people down as a people. We're oppressed, and you said that earlier. We are an oppressed people, okay? And our raza, that's why we go to drugs, just to feel better, homie. We work our asses off, right? Look, bro, man, there's a point. There's a why? There's so many. There's an answer to this, though. But there's so many questions. We want to know why this, why that. Bro, I lost my parents when I was 12 years old. I'm 35 years old. And 2 years I've been following the commandments, Lucky. I'm telling you the truth, big dog. I've been following my commandments. I got 5 kids. I recently, last year, bought 40 acres up north. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, bro.
That's
I
right,
bought
brother.
My house. I bought my house last year, and then I just bought a $100,000 truck, bro. I'm nobody special, bro. I work a 9 to 5.
You sound like you a real special motherfucker to me, because you're doing the damn thing, my boy. Hey, salute to you, baby. And shout out to all my Arizona, all my boys from Arizona, dog. You know what I mean? Love, respect. Hey, love, respect. Hey, my boy, keep killing this shit, doggy. Keep killing it, dog. You know what I mean? Because your power is our power, and the power of positivity and the power of what you can accomplish, dog, is infectious, dog. You know what I mean? Is infectious, dog. You know what I mean? Positivity is infectious. Just like negativity, like we talked about being around different circles and shit. If you're around a bunch of negative motherfuckers, dog, you know what I mean? That's gonna be infectious. We gonna get haircuts. You know what I mean? You know, but
there you go.
I love you, my boy. Thank you, brother.
You are who you hang around with, bro, and that's 100%.
Absolutely,
you are who
baby.
You hang around with, man. Simple as that, brother.
Thank you, dog.
Like you said, bro. Hey, so I'll leave you with this, bro. I know you got a lot of callers one up, but this is basically, I'm gonna say this is one of the callers that you never had in a bit, man. But I'm gonna leave you guys with this, bro. To better your life, man. Look, bro. I'm not trying to say. Look, I'm a soldier for the Most High. I don't go to church. I teach my family. I do the Sabbath on Saturday, which, people go to church on Sundays. That's all false, bro. There's a lot of things in this world they're full of lies. But just know this, bro. If you want to better yourself, right, the Most High will do it. He'll give and he'll take away, bro. So just be righteous to yourself and to him, bro. In the Bible, in the first 5 chapters, that's called the Torah. And that's where you can follow the law, statute, commandments, bro. And it makes you a better man, a lover, a dad, everything, bro. So to all those callers, all the listeners, bro, just follow the commandments, bro, to the best of your ability. And I promise you, things will start changing your life.
Amen.
Your habits, everything.
Amen, brother.
Promise, bro.
Amen, brother. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, dog. Have a motherfucking glorious day and a beautiful fucking week, my boy. Keep killing it, dog. Thank you, dog.
You too, big dog.
All right, doggy. I love phone calls like that, dog. You know what I mean? I love the positivity, like, is infectious, dog. And once we get this in, we get these type of phone calls coming in, they just keep on coming in, dog. You know what I mean? Here we go right here. We got National City. I think this is San Diego. This is a San Diego number. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us, baby.
Hey, what's up, Lucky? I'm calling from San Diego. ¿Qué pedo?
What up, my G?
Me gusta tu show, carnal. Sigue como andamos. Lo bueno que no tienes el piratón que tenías last week. That was fucking crazy. Abrazo, carnal.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he's still on one, dog. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Hello.
Yes, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
What up, carnal?
What up,
It sounds like everybody was trying to be a preacher called in right now. No. Oh, yeah. Tell that say he wouldn't kiss a vato for $1 million. I'll kiss him in a chicloso for $1 million. No. Hey, and you've been talking about watching it. You jump in them 12 steps like Mario Brothers. No, and a heartbeat.
So real quick, my boy, your phone is breaking up. Where are you calling from, my G?
Hey, I'm from down here in Mexico. From them Southern Califa Deportistas, homie.
Okay, that's what's up, my boy. Hey, my boy, real shit, dog. The phone is breaking up bad, dog. So I'm gonna send my love, my respect to you. Thank you for calling in, brother. But it's really hard to understand what you're saying, dog. Yeah, love you, my boy. Thank you, dog. Yeah, that phone call is breaking up right there. But I think we're in here. What are we in? We're in almost. We're 2+ hours, my boy. Bro, this has been a dope conversation, bro, and this conversation can go on forever, bro. You know what I mean?
Sure.
This conversation go on forever because this is just. It's positive. I mean, you have accomplished something fucking amazing, bro. I mean, here you are, 63 years old, dog. You're you know what I mean? You're on the president's honor roll list, straight A student. I mean, what is the ceiling? What is the ending? I know you're helping kids out. You're doing it for free. You know what I mean? Like, what is your ultimate goal, brother?
Help kids specifically at risk. Like I was saying, getting back to when I would see them kids in juvenile hall, man, There was a time I was teeter-tottering. There was a time I could have hung out with the homies, or I could have applied myself and go to school. I think we get them when they're before they're teeter-tottering, man. You know, and tell them and send out positive vibes. Like, yeah, you could be a fucking astronaut. Yeah, you could be a lawyer. Yeah, you could be a doctor. Right? You could be anything the fuck you want to be, man. But plant that seed, that positive seed, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they're young. Because everybody wants to help adults, which not to take nothing away from them. But who helps the kids? Who do you know helps kids?
Yeah.
That's when we need to get them, man. You know? Being on this journey has taught me a lot about myself. And forgiving myself. Right? I had to forgive myself for a lot of the bullshit that I did, all the ugliness that I did. Because when I tell people, man, oh, I'm doing it for my kids, wrong. Oh, my mom, wrong. Oh, my dad, wrong. My girlfriend, wrong. What about yourself? It all starts with myself, right? I always use this analogy. Look, for a lot of years, I hated that fucking reflection in the mirror, man. Right? I hated myself. Because at the end of the day, when I go brush my grill, that's the motherfucker I gotta convince. Not you, not him, not anybody here, man. When you become honest with that person, when you truly become honest and like that person, not like, love that person, then you gotta live. Right? Because I used to tell myself I was a piece of fucking shit for a lot of years because of things that I was doing. But guess what? At night I smile, hey, you the shit, motherfucker.
Yeah, absolutely, brother.
But that's behind this metamorphosis, behind this change that I've done. It hasn't been easy. I lost my brother in 2019. They found him dead, OD in Santana. My wife, she was with me the first couple of years, but she decided to test the waters again. I love her to death. I love her, but I'm not in love with her. Not only did she test the waters, she started testing the waters with next door neighbor, and she started banging them. You know, I didn't have no thoughts about going using or drinking. I had evil in my heart. But guess what? I called up one of them positive people, man. They came and held my hand for a month, him and his wife. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Absolutely, bro.
And for me, I had to forgive myself. And I forgave her. How can I be this person that's trying to change unless I have love and forgiveness in my heart? We're from the barrio. We don't understand that. Fuck them putos till the fucking wheels fall off. Fuck them motherfuckers. That was my mindset before. Right? I talked to my wife today. She needs something. If I have it, I give it to her.
Yeah.
You know, because I can't be that fucked up person no more, man.
She's still fucking up, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, that's her journey. Her journey is her journey. I got no part of it. My journey is my journey. Your journey is your journey. You know.
And as much as it hurts sometimes, you got to cut yourself out from other people's journeys and shit because it's going to forever fuck your shit up.
Bingo. And that's why I've been successful, because I stay drama and sucker free.
Yeah.
I got enough problems with the fucking committee up here to add more shit in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So I refuse to step in anybody's shit, drama, whatever. I refuse. Right? It's done all right so far. And I'm of the mind that it ain't fucking broke. I ain't trying to fix it.
Absolutely. Let me answer this call real quick. This dude's blowing it up right now. Hold on, let me see. What's up? What up? You on Hoodstocks?
Man, I had to leave the room because I was getting on the TV. The best one started out.
Your
homie, he never heard about the DMT for, killing people. That shit will get you to the 12 steps hella fast,
Your phone is still breaking up, my G. Your phone is still breaking up, and it's hard to understand what you're saying.
Damn, my bad, man.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, dog. Just we do this another time, brother. But you can. How can he reach you if he he wants to reach out to you, bro? This dude that's calling right now.
I think he wants to know about the 12 steps. It sounds like.
Well, good. There's a lot of good 12-step recovery programs. I can't say it, but you got to look it up. You know, and when it comes to 12 steps, you never hear them promote them. You never hear anybody promoting 12 steps on TV. You never hear them promoted on radio, because they're a program of attraction rather than promotion. And attraction for me is seeding. I'll give you a good example. I go to a men's meeting. I go regularly Thursday, and when I went in there, fuck, I thought it was a fucking parolee fucking meeting, man, because I see all these homies fucking blasted, fucking sleep down. I was like, what kind of shit's that? And then I seen homies. I was running in the fucking in the Pinta with and running with the streets, and they're telling me they got all these years clean, man, you know? And they're hugging me, and they're telling me, man, where you been, man? We've been, we thought you were dead, you know? And they welcome me, you know? And these are the same dudes I was telling about that are homeowners, business owners, foremen, supervisors. So I know that motherfucker. And they're talking about that they got X amount of time clean and sober. Nah, something's up, man. They can't have all that, right? And then they would go up there and say, well, if I could do it, anybody could do it. And I would think, nah, these motherfuckers are doing something, do a little bit of this, doing a little... Because in our program, it's complete abstinence of nothing.
Yeah.
No mind-altering substances whatsoever. And I'm proud to say, like I said, I got 8 years and 2 months of not putting a mind-altering substance in my body. Maybe a Tylenol is about the strongest I put in.
Yeah.
Right? I've had teeth pulled down. They want to give me Vicodin. I can't do that. I told them, how come I'm in recovery? I started off with pills.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you that. I used to take every fucking barbiturate known to man. I loved fucking pills. Right? That motherfucker right there, we used to take a lot of pills together.
Yeah.
Right? But in a 12-step program, they want you to let go of your secrets. Yeah. All them things that you've been harboring, because some of them secrets are manifested into your addiction. Whether there's a lot of sick shit. I've heard a lot of sick shit about molestation, incest, different things like that. And that's what made them use. I thought I had none of that shit in my past. I just didn't give a fuck, right? But I relieved myself of all that. Like, for instance, I told you I used to steal from my parents. I used to steal from my sisters. I used to take the jewelry, my dad's money. I used to take them. I used to jack them up. I never told nobody that. But that can't hold me down no more because it's no longer my secret.
Got it off your chest.
Bingo.
Yeah, absolutely, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can't have that. That's what he's probably talking about. I can't have that holding me down as an excuse for me to go use. Right? Because I used to think about that. Fuck it. It got me to get loaded, man. You know. When we're strung out, well, at least me, when I was strung out, I would go to any lengths and means to go get fucking loaded, man. Because I hated being sick. And then that was the other thing. Waking up in the morning fucking sick, wondering, who in the fuck am I going to go hit today? Who in the fuck am I going to go beg, borrow, steal, the hustle to go get fucking loaded, man? And by God's good graces, it hasn't been like that in a while, man. I wake up, I said, yo, I ain't wake up sick, man.
Yeah.
Then I was allowed to wake up, man.
Absolutely, bro.
You know, and they told me if I did that, the simple things in that damn program, I had a shot at a good life. And I've done them simple things, right? And for me anyway, from where I come from, because I did Corcoran in the back. I did 2 years in the back. I was in old Corcoran. I've been in some of them fucked up yards in California has to offer. As a matter of fact, I always share this. I've been on some of the hardest yards in California. Some of the hardest yards where the meaning of fucking life ain't got no meaning. Right? Well, guess what? By God's good grace, I get to walk the big fucking yard of Cal State University, Long Beach. Whole fucking tecato like me. How about that?
Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Salute to you, my G. Beating the fucking odds, homie. I mean, being the statistic on the other side of the fucking fence. I mean, I appreciate you coming through, bro. I appreciate you sharing your story, brother. I appreciate you taking your time out your Sunday, dog, to come fuck with Hoodstocks, doggy. It's been amazing, dog. It's been just thank you, bro, and keep on winning.
Thank you for inviting me, brothers.
Yeah, keep on winning. Is there anything you want to say heading out of here, bro?
Look, don't ever let your fucking past define who you are today. Because remember, it's not how the fuck you start the race, it's how you finish. God bless each and every one of you guys, bro.
There it is there. Appreciate you guys. We will see you guys next Sunday, 5 p.m. We got another good guest for you guys, man. You know what I mean? Another podcast. And salute to Joseph. Keep winning, baby. Yes.